Hey, how you doing? So we went to the Connecticut Broadcasters Association award show. I get home. It's late, but we won an award. It was a great night, and I saw some friends win awards. Awesome. I'm like, I got to turn the Yankee game on for a second. That turns into minutes, turns into an hour. Right before I'm about to turn the TV off, I'm like, oh, Aaron Judge is up next. Let me just watch this one.
Judge hits a high fly to center. Back goes Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone! Aaron Judge hit the ball so high you wondered. It came down in Monument Park. It's a Judgian blast.
You know,
All rise. Here comes the Judge.
home run great.
Yeah.
Game great. Yankees win.
Yeah.
Sterling, I don't know.
He was out. Why did he come back? You were gone.
Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
Hi, Em.
Hi, I'm here a little earlier.
Yeah, AJ's out. He'll be back tomorrow.
That's good.
I don't know about his calls. Like, what does the Yankee Nation think? They just kind of, it's like one of those, all right, grandpa's grandpa. Right?
Yeah, I think he's been allowed to sort of do what he wants.
Yeah.
They expected to have him for the whole season. He retired like in April, and they were like, we'll figure it out, okay. And then he was like, I'm going to come back for the playoffs. And they're like, if you want to. Like, they just let him do what he wants.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be tough if you were the guy who came in after. It's like, wait, I got my notes, I got my headphones, you don't need me? I'm out in the hall. Wait a minute, why am I over here? Hold it, I did all this preparation work. I was working the whole. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm over here. Yeah. You want to hear it from the crowd perspective? This is without Sterling. And it's a home run.
It was up there a while.
Yeah.
It really did take a while to see. Like, I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not.
Right. You didn't know if it was going to drop in the field. And it just kind of bounced off of the rail there. Yeah, that was great.
How late did the game go till?
It's like 11. Yeah.
Did you stay up for it?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can hear it a little in my voice.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, we had a great table at the Connecticut Broadcasters Association Awards ceremony last night.
It was a fun time.
I sat with Ruth and Phil and Dawn, my favorite peeps, and Sales Pam.
I was also sitting next to Dawn, but her stuff, not her.
Yeah. Yeah. She has so much
had a chair
stuff,
for
it
her
takes up
bags.
multiple seats.
Yeah. She's like, can you just put this on that chair? I'm like, who's sitting there? She's like, I don't know. I'm like,
Relatable.
That would have been AJ's seat.
Oh,
it made
Yeah.
sense then.
Yeah. Lappy was at our table.
Yep.
cool.
Stu, who wanted to fill in for AJ just so he had an excuse for leaving early. He's like, I got to leave early. I'm filling in for AJ tomorrow. But great night there at the awards.
It was.
I typically, awards or whatever. We do this. We get paid. I'm not running a jackhammer here. But it's very nice to get an award for helping people, And so I get up there and, you got about 20 seconds to think about what you're going to say. I'm glad my table wasn't right on top of the stage. And I get up there and I say, the first part of my life, I was a recipient of donated toys. And I hear Raven start laughing. I think he thought I was like cracking a joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm serious.
I got hand-me-down.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah, no, it's not funny. I was poor.
You said it. You called him out by name.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm being serious, Raven. I love that part.
What
Yeah.
did he get for Christmas? All the nice stuff, probably.
Oh, it was, it's just, I filed it in the back of my head. I was just a kid. I'm like, oh, we're not getting anything for Christmas. We don't even have food. And then a box of toys come in. I'm like, oh, where'd this come from? It's like, oh, well, these people, wanted to donate toys so kids could have a nice Christmas.
Yeah.
And
Everybody deserves that.
I was
like,
like,
little
man,
something open.
if I ever get in a situation where I could do that, I'm going to do that.
I love that.
Yeah. And so 27 toy drives later.
So
cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So a lot of names to thank on that toy. There's a lot of fingerprints on that trophy, but I'll hold on to it. I'll put it in my office. And then Scott Haney got up and Phil, you owe me $20.
I do.
So I say to Phil at the table.
It got a second mention, which I love.
Yeah, that's
call
right.
back.
Yeah, got a call back. I said, Phil, how much you give me if I say only Scott Haney can do something magical with a banana at 4 a.m. in my in my speech if I win. He goes, I'll give you $20. I'm
Well,
like,
first
okay.
I laughed for about 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just ran through the toy drive and, thanking, everyone you could thank and, Phil and Ruth and AJ and the connoisseur group. And I said, and thank you to the media people who show up supporting the toy drive. Scott Haney shows up 4 a.m. every year. No one's there but a setup crew and maybe a crazy guy in a banana outfit. And he'll do 3 live drops with that banana, and it'll all be awesome. And that's why he's coming up here later. Only he could do magic with a banana at 4 a.m.
He enjoyed that immensely.
That's
by
a
the way.
good
loved it.
setup.
Yeah.
That's really
And
good.
everybody loved it. And then the general manager of Channel 3 got up there, and when she was inducting Scott into the Hall of Fame, she mentioned it. Yeah.
All right, if
I don't
she's on
think
your
I-
side, that's
Yeah.
okay.
And she was great, and Scott was great.
Scott was
It
excellent.
was a great night.
Yeah, he brought his mom in, which was very special.
Oh,
92.
so sweet.
By the way, she had a walker, but she didn't look like she needed it. I was
No.
talking to her, and she is spot on.
Yeah,
I was
Well,
like,
sure.
I met you at Scott's 50th. She's like, oh, no, I remember.
That's so cool.
She goes, you look great. I'm like, well, I lost my hair, but I look great. I don't know where. If you see it in the bathroom, please return it. Hey, these Yankee playoff tickets are dropping like a rock. You could have gotten into last night's game for $75, according to this report here.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's a matchup people care much about. I think they're looking forward to the next series. I think a lot of fans have just put the Yankees into the World Series, and they're just looking forward to them playing the Mets at this point.
Right. What's the next team? Dodgers?
So it's
Do they have-
Dodgers and Mets are playing now as well. Whoever
Right.
wins that goes to the World Series.
Okay.
So whoever
Gotcha.
wins, and look, there's still 2 games to win. Anything can happen. We've
Right.
seen the Yankees lose 4 straight after going up 3-0.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was talking to Jennifer last night. I remember they had the World Series won
Yeah.
in Diamondbacks. And here comes Mariano Rivera. It's like, oh, it's over.
Automatic.
Yep. It's on.
Automatic.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Click. Boom. What?
Derek Jeter's still mad about that play.
Oh, is that right?
Well, because they brought the infield in, and he was like, I thought we should have just brought the corners in. And he's like, if I was playing regular depth at shortstop, that little flare base hit, he's like, I'm right there. I catch that ball.
Oh.
Blame it on other people. Got
Yeah.
it.
That's
He was
right.
mad about it. He said, if you go back and you watch the tape, you could see when they bring the infield in, he sort of puts his head down, and he's just sort of like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shame.
But how cool would it be to go to a Yankee playoff game for $75?
That's
Yeah.
sick. I've never actually been to a Yankees game. That'd be fun.
At all.
At all.
Never.
Wow.
My dad's a Red Sox guy, so I would get roped in to go to those a couple times.
Okay.
It's fun.
I like
I'm not
Fenway.
the sportiest girl if that wasn't obvious, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fenway's cool. I like
Fenway's fun.
I enjoy being
Yankees
at
Way
Fenway.
is
it. A little
great.
Frank's good,
Yeah.
Green Monster.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a sports bar right next to Fenway. And I was in there, and I'm like, I don't want to be bothered by people, so I didn't wear any Yankee stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, dressed neutrally.
Yeah.
Just wearing what I normally wear.
I'm from Connecticut.
Yeah, black T-shirt. Who knows?
Yeah.
It could be this one or that one.
I think if you're not in Red Sox gear, they know.
Yeah, you're right.
They just come up to you.
You're right. But
let's see, no Red Sox gear, no Red Sox tattoos. Something's off about this guy.
What's going on with him?
No accent. He's not drinking Sam's.
Not
What's
one
up?
of us.
The bar's just all Red Sox stuff. And in walks this guy with the Yankee gear on, like the hat, the jacket, everything. And you just see everyone turn. He's got this smirk on his face.
He knows.
Yeah, I know. I'm the dick in the room
He
right
knows.
now. Here we go. Spitting the beer.
So funny.
And this happened, or the story broke while we were at the CBAs last night. Jake E. Lee, former Ozzy Osbourne guitarist, was shot multiple times in Las Vegas. Police feel it was random. He was out walking his dog around 2:42 a.m. Tuesday.
Oh, my God.
And he's expected to make a full recovery. So that's great.
It is.
Damn.
But scary.
Wow.
Ooh.
And Jimmy Carter's still alive and taunting me.
He did come up last night at the dinner as well.
Yeah, right. They were inducting Mark Davis into the Hall of Fame, and Mark Davis had an interview with Jimmy Carter, and there is Jimmy Carter's big fat head on the screen, and I'm like, die! And then he's trending now, right? Ruth came in this morning with the...
Yes, I'm trending, and I was like, "Oh, it finally happened!" And I opened it up, and there's a picture of him. I don't. AJ called him like a baby bird. He had his mouth open, and it's like Jimmy Carter voted. He was so excited to go and vote.
He's laying on his back
on a stretcher
with his mouth open,
I'm
looking
dying.
like he's waiting for the worm to be dropped into his mouth. I hate him. I hate him. I really do. And really, should you be able to vote if you don't know what you're doing?
If you can't lift your hand, I don't know.
Really? All right. Top 10 things everyone should know how to do. Michelle from Hamden's doing a list. 203-882-9757. Okay, Michelle from Hamden's doing the list. It's
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Top 10 things everyone should know how to do. Sean in Westbrook.
How about change a tire?
You got it. Change a tire is number 2. And also learn how to read the tire pressure and fill a tire properly, which my son actually taught me how to do this year. It's possible you get a flat, and what if nobody knew how to change the tire?
That's right. All right. Thank you, Sean. Emily, do you know how to change a tire?
I knew you were going to ask me. And this is where I was going to say AAA. Yeah, I should honestly ask my dad to teach me, like, because he never has. I've wanted to, but he's been like, yeah, sometime. It's good to know, for sure.
Here's the key. If you're not in a good spot, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And if I just got my nails done, I'm doing it. Like,
Don't,
look at these.
don't do it. Yeah, with those nails, don't do it. Don't do it. Do you know where the jack in your car is?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
it's in the
do you
bag,
know what it looks like? Ruth, do you know any of these things?
I think it's in my kit. Like, I have a little kit of it in the
Yeah,
back.
it's a little kit. There's a little kit.
Yeah, all my things.
Yeah.
I watched The Christmas Story. That's about all I know about changing tires.
Swear. Lug nuts.
Don't drop the lug nuts.
Don't drop the lug nuts. Right.
Love it.
Officer Joe.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, how about doing laundry?
It's not on the list, but it is a good one. My son, when he went to college, no one knew how to do laundry. He had to teach people. It's really funny. And I said, you should have, like, rented out your services. Like, you should have had a class, but he was a nice guy and just showed everybody.
This list that you're doing, Michelle, thank you, Officer Joe. This list that we're doing, there should be some class on it in school. We should be teaching people how to do all of these things.
Yeah.
I was just thinking we need to bring back home ec, I think, because some of the, like, they don't know. Like,
right.
sad.
I used to love that, like, walking by that class when they're baking, like, muffins.
That was my
I'm
favorite.
Like, oh, man, this is school here.
Same.
These are important things.
I loved it.
Got to make muffins.
That was my favorite.
In my class, I learned you don't eat the food. You can't eat it.
What?
I walked past the stations and like the kids would be like adding dish soap and like spitting and stuff. I'm like,
you got the worst group.
No.
I had so many great girls in my group. We were the stars. Miss O'Day brought in the hard recipes for us because we were ready. We're like, what do we got today?
Yeah, let's rock
Let's bust it out. Yep.
Yeah, we don't need the box brownies.
Yeah, we're doing it today.
We can handle the lemon poppy seed muffins.
Fish nipples.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
How about don't ever get in with a person that's drinking and driving?
Well, it's not on my list, but that's some good advice. You shouldn't drink and drive, and you shouldn't get in a car with somebody who's drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
All right,
You
thanks.
too.
Oh, my God, back in the day.
I know.
People would say, I'm fine. It's like, are you sure? Yeah. Okay, I'll follow you. Great.
Yeah, what's that going to do?
So, there'll be someone there who's not dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, right?
It's like, what are we doing here?
Right.
I'll follow you. Okay, great. You got a tractor beam over on that car? Harold.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
I called to see how AJ's doing. You guys haven't talked about him yet this morning.
You know what? He's doing much better today. He'll be back tomorrow. And it's just been years of talking about his health.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
AJ is almost something you hear on a regular basis on this show. It's like, so I'm not bringing it up to be disrespectful, but man, it's, let's get well.
I'm going to bring some home treats for him.
Some
homeopathic care. He needs it.
Keith said apparently that removal of the Maloik and the removal of the curse from his stone didn't work. And I said, well, who knows? Maybe it would be a lot worse if he
if it didn't. Maybe it's all the Celsius on an empty stomach. That's my theory. But keeping that to myself.
Ken in Oxford.
Hey, good morning. How about drive a stick shift?
No, and I had that too. That's a great thing to be able to do. I know a little bit how to drive a stick shift. I still grind the gears. It's not good. I think if you have a stick shift, you're less likely to get robbed because who can drive it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're cheaper to buy, too.
Are they?
Yeah, my sister was buying a Subaru, and she just wanted a basic, like, sedan model, so she got a
From
manual.
a dealership?
Yeah, from a dealership, and had my dad teach her, so she likes it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who like it.
Yeah.
It's a bitch in traffic.
It's fun. I want to learn, because if you go to Europe, like, you got to learn if you want to drive there. So.
Right. Oh, and those drivers are bananas. You think New York City drivers are bad?
Yeah.
Go to Europe.
Oh, yeah.
They drive on these goat paths, mountainside roads, 1,000,000 miles an hour. There is just enough room to put a pack of cigarettes between the two cars that are going 70 in different directions. It's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. Get a little Fiat, maybe.
Thank you, Ken.
My parents thought they were going to die in Rome in the back of a taxi.
Oh, I believe it.
They're like, the first time you get into a taxi, you're like, oh, this is going to be great. We're going to go, ah! And then the next thing you know, it's like you're in a roller coaster. Your head's like bonking off the window.
Oh, yeah.
They get you there as fast as possible. And they're like, okay, no more cabs in Rome.
Top 10 things everyone should know how to do. 203-882-9757. John, Miller Place, Long Island.
Good morning, crew.
Good morning.
All right. I'll say patch a hole in drywall.
No, I didn't have that. I don't know what to even say about that. I guess that would have been helpful to know.
Unless you're just going to put another picture over the hole, you should learn how to patch the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they tell my students to do. Just put another picture over it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just hide it. Don't let mom and dad see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially good if you're an
I don't
angry
know how to do
person.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that, Ruth?
If you're an angry person, it's good to know that.
You better know.
Yeah.
And then you got to know how to use the tape, too, because, you're not just going to be able to plaster a fist-sized hole in the wall.
I know.
You got to use the tape. Rocco in New Haven.
How you doing, guys? Morning. Hope
Hey.
AJ's feeling better.
Yeah, he's feeling better today. He'll be back tomorrow. Thank you.
You got to tell him there's a new thing out called Stop and Shop and stuff. He can't be eating out of dumpsters anymore.
I will tell him there's a new thing called Stop and Shop.
Okay.
All right.
I've noticed when, these kids, teenagers, 20s, 30s.
How old are
they
you?
don't know how to clean up after. I'm 58.
You sound
They
older.
don't know how to clean up. I do?
Yeah, I think you're an old 58.
Oh, well, I'm going to be 58 next month. Thanks, Jack.
You're an old 57.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be 58 in 2 weeks.
All right.
But they don't know how to clean up after themselves. They think of washing a dish is rinsing it with cold water.
Okay, everyone should know how to clean up after themselves.
Yeah, basic housekeeping.
Well, that's not on here, but the list isn't targeted towards 20-year-olds. It's things that everybody should know.
Everybody should know.
Yeah, because I see the cleaning and the laundry, and it's making me think of, everybody should know how to do that, by the time they leave the house.
Well, I learned when I was 10.
Well, then you should be
Child labor. Let's bring it back.
You sound like the type who was pulling out engines and stripping them down to the block and rebuilding them when you were 10.
100%.
No. But I was cutting lawns.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Me
That's
too.
pretty good. Running a lawnmower at 10.
I was
There you
doing
go.
it in 6th grade, cutting the grass for my family. I was
Really?
like, Dad will pay me $10. Okay. Teach me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have those ones that went by themselves. They had the push ones.
Oh, you had the clippers? You had to go with scissors?
No. It was a motor on it, but it was a push mower. It didn't go by itself.
Yeah.
I had to push it with my, So there's a little bar in the middle of the handle. I used to put one.
Do I
on
look
top,
confused?
one on the
Look at your
middle.
radio. Do I look confused right now?
A little bit.
It wasn't self-propelled.
Yeah. He had to use his muscles to push
Yeah, I
it.
had to use
harder.
my muscles to do it.
It was uphill
it was
both ways.
harder.
That's like almost all of them now.
Yeah,
A
they're
push
all
mower
self-propelled
is
now.
called a push mower because you have to push it.
Look, back then it was probably different.
But you didn't have to. You didn't grab a handle and it went by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I've
what I
never
mean?
owned one like that.
You never owned a self push mower?
Rocco.
It was coming.
Rocco. Love you, man. I got to go.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
All right. You too. Okay. Top 10 things everyone should know how to do. 203-882-9757.
Partly sunny and breezy once again today with a high of 58. Tonight, temperatures will drop into the 30s, so expect a lot of frost. Right now on the roads, we're seeing some delays. 95 southbound starting in Bridgeport around exit 27. Boston John called in, said 95 northbound. He saw what he thought was a fire, tractor-trailer fire. I didn't get an exit number, but he thought through the Lordship area. If anybody else has information, please call and let us know. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving for victims of drunk and drug driving. Your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
K&J Tree Service. Hey, it's Chaz. If you need anything related to trees, K&J Tree Service should be your first call. We're doing a list of top 10 things everyone should know how to do. Taking care of trees, don't worry about it. Let professionals handle it because it could go wrong fast. And even, sometimes people say, oh, yeah, I could take that tree down for you. Are they licensed? Are they experienced? Do they know which way it's going to go? Get professionals. Right now, K&J Tree Service offering a special deal for the tribe, $250 off jobs $2,500 or more, and $500 off jobs $5,000 or more. They also offer financing. Dead, dying trees, get them done. I use K&J, AJ's used K&J, and I believe you should too. KJTreeservice.com for your free assessment today. That's KJTreeservice.com. You can also text them for free assessments, 203-248-TREE. That's 203-248-TREE. Okay, top 10 things everyone should know how to do. Michelle from Hamden's doing the list. We only got one so far. What was it?
Change a tire.
Jackie in Connecticut.
Balance a checkbook.
Well, I don't have balance a checkbook, but I have something close. It's called Create a Budget, where you just learn how to budget. Personally, I use the envelope system, so I split my money up for like groceries, or if I'm trying to save money to go to WrestleMania, so I have a WrestleMania envelope, and no matter what,
Love that.
I don't touch the money for anything. And like when your grocery money's done, that's it. You take stuff out of your cart. Like this is the best way I can budget, and I finally paid my credit cards down, so I don't want to run up debt.
Nice job.
So,
love that. I'm coming to you. I got some credit card debt.
Okay.
How much money you have in the WrestleMania envelope right now?
$600.
How much do you need?
Probably like $3,000. So it ain't going to be next year. It'll probably be the year after.
You need
massive event.
Yeah, because I have to do tickets, I have to do a flight, I have to do hotel, and then
so
food.
That's the whole trip. That's the whole thing, not just the tickets. Okay.
No, not just the tickets.
That's like the experience. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you a tattoo girl? Will you get a tattoo when you're there?
No, I won't get a tattoo when I'm there. I have a couple tattoos, but I'm not gonna. I don't
always
just
add that to my
randomly
budget.
get them.
I'm bad.
Wow, $3,000 for WrestleMania. You can't wait until is it going to come around New York? Huh?
Well, it came to Philadelphia last year, and I really wanted to put it on the credit card and go, and that was a real big struggle with me because I was just like, oh.
All right,
don't
Jackie, thank you. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Self-discipline.
Yeah, envelopes.
Mike in New Haven, what do you think?
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? How about pumping gas?
I do not have pump gas.
I think everybody does know how to do that.
Well, I seen somebody do it this morning. They tried using diesel in their gas.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
they were not paying attention.
The lady said to me, how come this nozzle won't go in my thing? I said, look at it. Is it green? She said, yeah, that's for diesel. Oh, my God, what do? I said, use the gas one.
I wonder how many times cars were ruined because the nozzles were the same size.
Oh, I know.
And we had to enact legislation. We need to change the size.
Here's a quick story about that, and I'll let you guys go. My cousin did that. You know what he did? He stuck a screwdriver where that little flapper is on his car because he said something's wrong. The nozzle wouldn't went in, so he stuck a screwdriver and filled it up that way and blew his motor.
Wow.
Okay.
He did it at the gas pump. The owner of the place watched him do it. So it's like, wow, who was stupid there, him or the guy?
Right. Why wouldn't the owner come out and say,
stop breaking the thing?
Sir?
Stop breaking the thing.
It's not the first time I've seen it. I see it all the time, especially early in the morning. I get gas around 5 o'clock in the morning.
This might be what we do next. The dumbest thing you've seen someone do.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay.
You know those warnings like on a hairdryer, don't use in the bathtub?
Yeah.
That's for those people.
Yes.
Exactly right. Mike, thank you.
Have a good day, everybody.
All right,
Thanks,
you too.
You.
Rick in Southington.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
I have an answer. How about read a map?
Absolutely. That's number one. Ooh. Navigate with a paper map and compass. Learn how to find the North Star. Learn to get your east-west bearings from the sun. What if you're on a trip and your GPS system fails you? Mm-hmm. Good job.
Thank you.
It's important.
Does everyone know how to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Girl
Survived in
Scouts
the
taught
woods
me.
for a week.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh. That's scary.
Yeah, those skills came in handy. One time I went out to Colorado by myself, and I went to the Rockies for a day of hiking. And I'm a little rebel. I was like, I don't need a map. I'll figure it out. I'll just kind of have fun and see where my heart wants to take me. But then my heart got me lost.
Your heart said, get lost.
And sun was setting. I was guessing it was 3 o'clock. So I knew the fist trick where you measure the hours you have left before sunset, where you hold your fist below the sun. And then I figured out my coordinates. And I was like, okay, that's west. I just kept missing the left turn. Did I bring a joint with me and smoke it behind a rock? Yes. Yes, people. Okay, that's probably why.
Oh, my goodness.
Andre and Derby.
Good morning. Feel
Come
better,
on.
AJ.
Yes.
Here's something find out about. So you got to go buy a car or get a house. You got to learn how to check your credit score.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't put that down. That is a good one.
Number 11.
Credit cards will screw you. Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Credit cards are bad. I honestly, I finally paid them down, and I'm just never going back.
No, you can't go back.
Yeah.
You can't go back.
I can't wait to cut mine
things.
up.
It's a horrible thing. The interest rate kills you. You just figure out how long you'll be paying, minimum payments. Mm-hmm. You'll be dead for 50 years.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm like, I made the minimum, and it's like, but here's the interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
I gave them up when I moved here. I paid off my house on Long Island.
Nice.
Sold the house and paid off my credit card bills, and I'm like, I'm never doing it again.
Love that.
Yep. Good one, Andre. Thank you. Brian in Woodbury.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
How about change a light bulb?
I didn't have change a light bulb. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't have it.
Most of us do know how to do it.
Yeah. Make sure the switch is off.
Thank you, Brian. All right, Michelle, we're going to wrap it up. Great list, by the way.
Okay, thanks. The only one I'm going to tell you what it says is number 10. Talk on the phone. Don't use a speaker in public. Talk into the mouthpiece. Into the mouthpiece.
Yes, thank you.
And that was I put on the list for Chaz. Number 9, shut up and listen. Number 8, time management. Number 7, cook from scratch. Number 6, swim. Number 5, create a budget, which somebody had almost guessed. Number 4, CPR and basic first aid. Number 3, jumpstart a car. Number 2, which somebody got, change a tire. Number 1, navigate with a paper map and compass.
Nice job,
awesome.
Michelle.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.
All right, thank you. You didn't have open a can of Dinty Moore beef stew on there.
Was not
No.
I thought that would be on there.
I know. I'm telling you.
All right. Coming up, if you want to call in the dumbest thing you saw someone do, 203-882-9757.
Partly sunny and breezy once again today with a high of 58 expected tonight. Temperatures dropping into the 30s. Expect frost. We do have an update on that vehicle fire in Stratford. 95 northbound closed currently. This is between exit 30 and 31. We got a tractor trailer fire that is fully engulfed right now. All lanes are closed. Backup going all the way through to Bridgeport. This traffic report brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
The Stefano Brothers concrete coatings. Oh, my God, the beautiful work they do. I love my garage. Mark from the Stefano Brothers just sent me some pictures yesterday of, and I'm looking for them now, the Yukon bathroom. So Yukon, okay, when they said, hey, we need to do something to these bathroom floors, they called the Stefano Brothers. And it looks like the same color I have my garage floor done in, but they got in there. They did it in a day, and the place is beautiful. So now when you go to a Yukon game and you see the floors, that's the Stefano Brothers. You know how many people are going to walk over those floors? A lot. It's Yukon. They knew. They had to go to the best. They went to the Stefano Brothers concrete coatings. You can have that same floor. It's very simple. 860-608-7167. It's a very free, no obligation, no pressure walkthrough and assessment of your floor. Fall's the perfect time to have the floor done, and they have this situation here for you. New payment plan. It's an easy 0% interest payment plan. 0% interest for 2 years. The Stefano Brothers also offers a full range of storage and organization solutions to meet one of their consultants. Call 860-608-7167. 860-608-7167, 860-608-7167, or contact dbconcretecoatings.com, dbconcretecoatings.com. Sean Scanlon, the comptroller of all of Connecticut, is on the phone. Now, did you hear the segment we just did? Things that everyone should know how to do?
I didn't hear it, no.
Okay. But, balance a checkbook and, not get involved in credit cards was kind of on the list. And, have a budget and all this. All these things you do.
Those are all good things that most people these days have no idea how to do. You ask a kid under 20 how to write a check, and they're like, what are you talking about?
Right. Well, we could do a lot of things through the app, and now the app kind of balances your, you could just look at an app and see what your total is, and no one goes back through to see if it's right or wrong or whatever. But shouldn't there be a class like that?
So actually, the good news is that they did pass a law, not this year, but last year, to require financial literacy to graduate from high school in Connecticut, which I think is a really good thing, and that starts next year, I think. So almost every kid in Connecticut will start having financial literacy when they graduate, which I think is a really good thing.
That is a good thing. And by the way, I wanted to thank you for your participation in the toy drive last year.
Well, I saw you guys won, and I was wondering, is this one of those things like where the ball boy gets a Super Bowl ring, or what's
That's
the
right.
deal with that?
Yeah, I'm going to chip off a piece of that glass and give you that. So we won last night at the Connecticut Broadcasters Association of Connecticut awards program for Best Community Initiative, and that was, it's all about the toy drive. And this is the comptroller of all of Connecticut last year on stage.
Come on, I live for you and me, and now I really come to see that.
And by the way, he's really singing. He's not lip syncing. He's singing
and dancing.
And dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the moves.
It ain't no lie. I want to see you. It's like the plumber. Oh, my God.
And then the plumber came in. Who was it? Nate the plumber?
No, Mike the plumber.
Mike the plumber. That's right. The
Yeah,
band
and
was
they can
back
tell
together.
I'm really singing. They can tell I'm really singing. Thank you for saying that I'm really singing, but I think they can tell that I was
I guess you're right. That's
not Justin Timberlake's voice.
That's right.
The out of breath.
Well, it's like when you get up there and you're doing that and dancing and singing at the same time. It's actually really hard. Like people think those guys are kind of jokes, but they were in great shape and doing that every single night for years.
Were they singing?
I wonder. I would like to think so.
I don't think they were.
I don't think every song. They might have done.
Yeah, maybe the slower songs they have to belt, they sang, but yeah, right. I wonder.
Well, okay, even if they're not singing, just the dancing alone.
It's true.
For an hour
it's
and
a lot.
Yeah.
An hour and a half. Yeah, try. It's funny. I'll go to a Springsteen show and I'm up on my feet for 4 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm gonna sit for this song.
Yeah. All right, good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm breaking a little sweat here. I'm gonna sit down, sip my beer.
Meanwhile, he's got 3 hours left on stage. He's fine.
That's right.
His shirt's dripping. He's like, I'm good.
But the comptroller texted me, congratulations. I said, you got a call. This is, we all win. Everyone who brought a toy.
Have you guys won this before or no?
This is not an award that's been given out, I don't think. They just brought the award program back.
This was the first.
This is the first year.
We were the last state to have something like this, and I think what they had before this was the Hall of Fame sort of only. I believe I have that right. But I'm not
that's
sure.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
we're the first ones to win that award.
I think so, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Kristen.
We can claim that until someone corrects us, though.
Right, we'll just say it.
Yeah,
it's true until you say it's not true.
Exactly.
But thank you, Comptroller Scanlon, for your kind words.
Well, you guys do awesome stuff. I mean, I know a few months ago when those bad storms came through Oxford and Southbury, you guys did that thing and the toy drive. I mean, we have a lot of fun. I have a blast calling the show, and I'm usually terrified to call in because God knows what's going to happen. But in all seriousness, you do some amazing things for the community, and you guys should be really proud of winning that award because you deserve it.
I'm very glad and proud to be a spoke on this wheel. What are you going to do at the next toy drive? That's what we have to start talking about.
I feel like I'm a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
How do you top that?
I don't know how I can top that unless I get Blumenthal and the governor to come up and do Backstreet Boys song. But I don't.
Little line dance would be cute.
Okay.
We will work on that.
I'm going to text the senator right now. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Chaz and AJ, PLR.
who I am.
Yeah, coming up at 7 in news, has anyone experienced a nightmare called FEMA like our next guest? I'm hearing that FEMA is asking for the money to be paid back.
Oh.
Can't be right.
No.
All right, more on that coming up.
All right, it's going to be cool today, partly sunny and breezy with a high of 58. Tonight, temperatures dropping into the 30s, so expect a lot of frost. Most importantly, right now, we're dealing with a complete closure of 95 northbound through Stratford. This is between exit 30 and 31. Tractor-trailer fire that is fully engulfed. All lanes currently closed. The backup is going all the way to Bridgeport. You're going to want to use Route 8, their 25 connector, to the Parkway instead. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Griffin Health. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Women, take care of yourself. Get screening and healthy living classes with support groups and events at griffinhealth.org/events. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women. Worldwide, an estimated 2.3 million new cases are diagnosed annually. It's all about getting those screenings. If you catch it in time, you have the best chance. Early detection is key. Just ask 1 million of survivors who caught it early. The solution, get that screening, especially for women at higher risk. Regular screenings help detect abnormalities before symptoms even appear, giving you a head start. The 5-year survival rate when it's detected early is nearly 99%. Schedule a screening now. Go to griffinhealth.org/events, griffinhealth.org/events.
Judge hits a high fly to center. Back goes Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone! Aaron Judge hit the ball so high you wondered. It came down in Monument Park. It's a Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the judge.
Look. Whatever.
You're over it.
Just this guy. I don't know. It's just.
How long has he had this job? I don't know.
Over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
I think almost 40.
Yeah.
No, maybe not that long.
We've interviewed him a couple of times. He's a nice enough guy.
Yeah.
People love him.
Yeah.
Not just the fans, like the people that work with him love him.
Yeah.
What do you say? Judgian what?
Blast.
A Judgian blast.
A Judgian blast.
He says that when Stanton hits it, a Stantonian blast.
Oh my God, that's his thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It started with Jeter, so he has like that inside out, like opposite field swing. So it's like, it was a Jeterian swing to the opposite field. And now that's just like one of his catchphrases.
Yeah.
Insert name, Ian, swing or blast.
Right. The Yankees win.
Yeah, 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, pretty good. All right. Has anyone had to deal with this nightmare called FEMA?
Sounds like, thankfully, no.
Yeah, Emily Brish is on the phone. We've talked to her a few times. Seymour house, completely destroyed. She's married, 2 kids. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
So I had to call in and tell you guys because I couldn't believe it. But,
we've been following your story since the flood.
Good.
You know?
Thank you. Yeah. So, I applied for FEMA. They gave me some money for property, which we're appealing. And then they give you money for not just your real property, but also personal property.
Well, first, let me just set this up. Your house is condemned. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the most they can give you for property loss is $42,000 something, right? And
correct.
They didn't give you that.
No.
So when you lose your whole house, they don't give you the full amount. Weird. And then contents, they could give you $42,000 max. And what did they give you for that?
$7,400.
Okay.
I'm done.
Weird. Okay, but now it gets weirder. Okay.
Yeah, it does get weirder. So we had to apply for an SBA loan, right? Because we have a house to rebuild. Can't rebuild it with $25,000. And so when you apply for an SBA loan, it's all done online. You don't have that much contact with anyone at the SBA. It's impossible to contact anyone specifically related to your case. They kind of keep it like the Wizard of Oz, like you're trying so hard to get to the man behind the curtain. And anyway, so they give you an offer online with an amount and you accept it. Just one amount. You accept it. They give you your loan documents. And in our loan documents, it has a breakout of how we're supposed to spend that money. They have a clause in our loan documents that we have to repay back FEMA for our personal property grant.
Wow.
And I've called them multiple times. I went down to Southbury to talk to the SBA. I've called FEMA. And nobody can give me like an answer that I want to hear, which is what I think is everywhere on the internet, that FEMA is a grant. It should be paid, not be paid back. And now they're making me pay it back with interest for my loan.
I was going to ask. Don't tell me there's interest on it.
Yeah, there's interest on my SBA loan. So basically the money that I got for personal property from FEMA, they included that in my SBA loan, but I'm not going to see it. It's going to go right back to FEMA, and then I have to pay it back to the SBA, which has interest.
The SBA is a low interest rate loan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you have to pay back the FEMA money with interest?
Yeah. So because it's through the SBA says, here's X amount of money that you're getting. From this amount that you're receiving, we're withholding this much to pay FEMA back, but you're still on the hook for the whole principal balance, even though we're using part of it to pay back FEMA.
Wow. And, they make it so difficult to get a penny out of them. You say, you know what? I'm just going to
they make
have
you
your
quit.
money.
They make it difficult on purpose.
They make it so difficult you quit or you can't figure it out. And you get
That's the part that's so hard is that even it's so impossible to get in touch directly with like my loan officer. I don't even know who they are, but I was able to get in touch with somebody who was on the phone with me. She was at the SBA emailing my loan officer, and he was like, it's not a secret that you have to pay FEMA back when this happens. And I'm like, where does it say that? It doesn't say that anywhere. It's not on the FEMA website. It's not on the SBA website. I'm like, where in the law does it say that?
We have that FEMA guy on, right? He seemed nice.
He did.
Nice, or did he just talk his pamphlet talk?
He had his talking points for sure, but he didn't seem like a bad person.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure there's good seeds in there, but as a whole, they're awful.
Hold on, let me get this call. Hello, you're on the air. Do you have something?
Yeah, I think she needs to call Bill or Associates. Like, that's her. Like, she needs a public adjuster.
I don't think her home insurance is going to cover any of this because you didn't have flood insurance, right, Em?
No, and we've actually talked to a public adjuster, and he looked at our policy and kind of told us we're SOL.
Yeah.
Oh,
what does
I'm
SOL
so
mean?
SHIT out of, yeah. Were you trying to get me to swear on here? Oh, even spelling, I can't do it?
I wouldn't do the spelling.
Okay. That's why I spelled it. I was like, he's trying to trick me. Get me to swear on air.
Our audience can spell, Emily.
Sorry.
I know what SOL means.
I work with a lot of 3-year-olds, and I was just with my nephew. Me and my mom were spelling out all our swears we wanted to say.
Yeah, well, thank you for calling, but she's, yeah, it's a bummer. It is. It's unbelievable.
It's so gross.
It's unbelievable.
I'm ready to get a group of comics together with hammers and beer and be like, let's go rebuild some homes for these people.
Hammers and beers.
Yeah, and pizza.
That's what you want.
Them.
Drunk comedians rebuilding your house.
I know it's got an angle.
All of a sudden, FEMA looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Do we have that FEMA guy's number? Do you think we can get him on right now?
I'll try.
Okay. Don't tell him what we're talking about.
Okay. Nice.
Just say, can you come on for a quick minute? Okay.
We're talking about fall.
Yeah. Aren't the leaves pretty? Em, hold on 1 second, all right?
Okay.
All right. We're going to try to get this FEMA guy on.
Oh, he was calling us last time, so I don't have the number.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll wait for Ruth.
AJ.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey.
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Cool.
You don't sound good.
Well, I just woke up. That's why I have my morning voice.
Oh.
You sounded better yesterday.
Nice.
Morning
voice.
Well, yeah. Well, yesterday you called was a little later, so I had I got rid of my morning voice.
That's what you sound like when you first wake up?
I sound sultry, don't I? Yes.
No, you don't sound good, is what we said.
No, you
Really?
sound
A little
sick.
congested.
Really? Because I want to be with me.
Well, you are.
Yes. Thank you.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I know. Grand prize right there. So.
All right. Feeling better?
Yeah. It just feels like my midsection got beat up by Mike Tyson. Other than that, I'm good.
Has there been a diagnosis?
Yeah, food poisoning.
It was.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that an
Yeah,
AJ
so-
diagnosis or an actual medical person?
An actual medical person. I saw a doctor and everything.
You did?
All right.
Oh.
Who's a big boy?
I didn't think you were
I'm a
going.
big boy.
You're
I
a
got to
big
lay
boy.
down. I got to lay down. They took pictures.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wade?
Hold on. Where did they touch you?
In my special area.
Okay. Who took pictures?
The X-ray person.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. A lady
Okay.
dressed in blue.
All right. They wanted to make sure you weren't, had any blockage or any of that stuff.
Exactly, yeah, because they did a little test. I had to, drink some water, and if the water came back out again, then I was into the hospital. So I want to make sure it went where it's supposed to go.
Okay, very good. Maybe eat better food. How about that?
Microwave burritos are pretty tasty sometimes.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to bring you some healthy food next time.
See, I'm not opposed to healthy food now.
All right.
Okay. That'd be great.
It was my nice little, my quick little 79-cent extravagance.
Yeah, maybe eat better.
Make your own burritos. They're not hard, man.
I have a hard time with the folding part.
That's fair. Then just make it a quesadilla. There you go.
Which was
Make
what do
it a
you think's
burrito
harder?
bowl. No-
Learning how to
no-
fold a
no
burrito
wrap.
or going through this again?
Learn how to fold a burrito.
Yep, that's AJ.
Yeah.
That's AJ.
I'll go with that one.
We got our AJ on.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you tomorrow.
It's not an imposter.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, Emily, we're trying to get this FEMA guy on, and I don't know if it's going to happen right now.
Leo Skinner was his name.
Yeah. If we give him a heads up, he may not want to do it. So I wanted to kind of surprise him a little bit and just get him on the air and have him talk directly to you. But it sounds like you've just been having a hideous time. I'm not really hearing a lot of great things about FEMA, and I'm not surprised, but at the same time, come in and write some friggin' checks here that mean something.
Yeah. I mean, we are grateful for the help that they have given us, obviously. We need everything we can get. But it's just been one thing after another. And I will say, Nicole Claridis reached out to me, asked me what was going on. And she was going to reach out to Senator Blumenthal to try to figure out why they're having me pay back FEMA with my loan. Even she said it didn't make sense.
Yeah. I could text Senator Blumenthal, but it might take a couple of minutes to get him, and then,
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys letting me talk about it on here so people can hear, the kind of hurdles that we have to go through.
No, what happens is the headline is FEMA's coming in and they're going to help people, or they deposited millions of dollars into an account. But the real story is anyone getting any help?
Yeah.
Is anyone who lost a lot in the flood getting any help? And it doesn't sound like it. Hold on. Jeff from Oxford is calling in on something about FEMA. Let me do this real quick, and then we're going to take a break here. Jeff, what do you got?
Hey, just a real quick thing with this. We can send, there's so much red tape with this money for the people of our country. We can send money overseas like it's nothing. We got to get these politicians on the line and ask them, what is taking so long? Where are they now? Senator Blumenthal, the governor, all these people are in Oxford. How many times they come to visit? Didn't even know where Oxford was on a map. They've been there 3 or 4 times already. Where are they now? These people are suffering. Get them back on the phone. You guys have a good connection. Get them down there and find out what's going on with the money. The people deserve better.
I 100% agree.
I mean, Friday is 2 months since this happened.
Yep.
And the weather, the time of year we're getting
FEMA
into,
was walking
too.
around last week.
Yeah.
FEMA was walking around last week to discuss about August. What about those people down south? They're gonna show up at Christmas time,
right?
With nothing.
I know.
I mean, I appreciate what you guys do. You guys have a big platform. Let's get these politicians to do their job. They work for us. I think they forget that sometimes, but they work for us. So
right, but they've created so much red tape that it's almost impossible to get real help. Words are cheap. Walking the property is very nice. It's a nice thing to do, but
it's good PR.
It's a visibility thing.
It's great, and it feels like, all right, someone's here listening to my story. But then then this happens, you're like, well, why'd you even come by?
What was the point then?
Just you know what? It's nicer if you don't come by, because then I just know I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Don't fake it.
Don't
for the
tease us.
cameras. Yeah. I'm getting myself all wound up here. Hey, you're on the air. What do you got?
I just wanted to let you know that Manafort Brothers just opened Route 34 below the dam for anybody that's going to work this morning.
No way.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, that's great news.
They just moved everything out of the way, and it's the new bridge is open.
Wow, that's great news. Thank you.
Have a great morning, guys.
All right. Well, Emily, at least you can drive on 34.
Well, that's good news.
I know. You have great spirit for considering everything that's going on.
Yeah, I don't think I would be surviving too well if I didn't.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's do this. Tomorrow we'll try to have you on with the senator and see if we can hash something out.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Emily Bursch, everyone. Bursch. Dumbass News is next. Find the dumbass, win $100 in cash, and get in the running to win $1,000 courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. 203-882-9757. 99.1 PLR. Thank you. What? AJ's out. Emily is filling in. Good morning.
Hey.
Find the dumbass, win $100 in cash, and get in the running to win $1,000, courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Janelle in Stratford, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 71-year-old pole dancer defies expectations. Is it Tallahassee, Florida, Los Angeles, California, or Boston, Massachusetts?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Florida's usually the safe bet.
Yeah.
I would have picked the same thing.
Not me.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Fred in Torrington.
Morning. I'm going to say Boston.
Fred.
LA.
Ed in Monroe.
Hey, I'm going to have to say California.
Where in California?
What was it, L.A.?
Nice save.
That would have been tough.
That would have
been an embarrassing fumble.
He's like, Pasadena?
All right, congratulations. You won $100. You're in the running to win $1,000. If you get the $1,000, what are you going to do?
Pay bills.
Yeah.
Welcome to Connecticut.
You're going to give me 100.
All right, Ed. Have a great day.
Thanks again, guys.
All right, you too. A 71-year-old woman named Mary Saratella out of Los Angeles is defying her age by pole dancing. Can you look her up? Google 71-year-old pole dancer. See what happens. How many could there be?
Yeah, definitely do that on your personal device.
Yeah.
She did reach for the station computer first. She was like,
she's not a stripper, but she does perform. It's also a fitness and exercise thing.
Performs. Yeah, okay. Her passion. I didn't want to absorb that I can't attitude. Okay. She's in 7-inch neon heels when she does it. Ooh.
Damn.
Could never.
7-inch.
Could
this
never.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, 4 inches is a lot for me. That's my limit. 7.
4 is your limit?
Oh, yeah. And that's on rare occasions.
What rare occasion?
Well, like a nice night when I get on the pole. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So what determines a 4-inch night?
Maybe like New Year's Eve, a good party.
A wedding?
A wedding, yeah.
Okay.
But not always, because if I want to dance, I'm a dancer at a wedding. So I want to, it's probably shorter shoes.
I see girls bringing flip-flops now.
You tuck them right into the little clutch.
I respect it, be comfy, but I'm such an outfit fashion girl. I can't break the look of the outfit.
Oh, you can't
I
go
commit to the shoe all night. If you're going to wear it, better
you
know
wear
how
it
to
all
walk
night.
in it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're never barefoot?
Weak. Yeah, no, never. That's trashy to me.
Even if you're like shuffling around the breakfast
no.
brunch the next morning.
Oh, I'll wear my Uggs the next morning. Yeah, even if I have a hump, like
no, but during the night.
Oh yeah, they're
on
staying
the dance floor.
Mm-hmm. Staying on.
No bare feet.
Yep. No, that's gross.
Okay.
That's how injuries happen.
Yeah,
people get hurt.
I
You
know.
step right on those feet like that's.
People spill a drink and now your feet are sticky. It's gross.
It's gross.
And then you got AJ lurking in the corner at your feet. You're good. He's just like.
There is that. There's AJ lurking in the corner. We have to pull up some audio from. Anyway, let's keep moving.
I couldn't find any audio from it.
Here is Mary talking about why she loves it so much.
A friend of mine said, well, I'm taking pole dancing. I thought, well, that sounds fun. The bug had bit me and I had to do this. I just had to do it. And I always say, if you're going to try it, don't just do one time, because you'll come away the first time and say, oh, I'm sore. I didn't know I had muscles there. You can't be a wet noodle and be on the pole. I think you have to have a really positive attitude, a can-do attitude, and then you can really go far. You'd be amazed at what you can do if you don't give up.
Have you ever done pole dancing?
I wanted to take a class. I've done chair dancing, like a lap dancing, chair dancing class, and I've done like heels classes.
There's a class on that.
Yeah, but in Springfield, there's a place. It's called Pole in the Wall, which I'm dying to go to. And I've been busy every Saturday. Actually, they have the class, but I'm gonna go. It's on my list. But like without a job right now, I'm like, do I get pole dancing classes? But maybe that leads me to another
just sounds
job.
like a really bad gas station bathroom.
It's like also at a gas station in Springfield. No kidding. But it looks cool. I feel like, you need your upper body strength. You definitely need your core strength to, way more than you think.
Oh, yeah.
There was one in Connecticut. We talked to them.
Oh, cool.
They
in
came
New
out
Haven, right?
the G spot or something. The girl spot.
Oh, that's cool.
But
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's nothing like watching someone who has no upper body strength on a pole. It is the most entertaining thing ever.
I know.
The look of defeat,
It's like,
or when they installed the pole for pole dancers, and then someone way bigger is on the pole, and the pole says, "Sorry, can't do it.
This is not who I was built for."
And the walls come crumbling down.
they have those ones you can buy online and install in your house. So I'm sure there's some people who have tried and it comes apart.
Oh yeah, there are great videos on it. Yeah, they're the best. Okay, Life with Al in the Shed, episode 4 up next, and Laura is joining him.
All right. We do have a cool day on deck, partly sunny and breezy with a high of 58 degrees. Tonight, temperatures dropping into the 30s. You can expect frost. We're still closed 95 northbound in Stratford. This is between exit 30 and 31. Got a vehicle fire. Tractor trailer actually fully engulfed. The fire looks like it might be out, or at least is very close to. Cleanup could take hours. All lanes are currently closed. I do not have a timeline for reopen, so you're going to want to take Route 8 and the 25 connector to get around. This traffic report brought to you by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Check in with Al in the shed. Morning, Al.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Rube.
Hi, Al.
How you doing?
All right. I'm just wondering what's going to happen today with these questions you're going to ask me.
Yeah, maybe I don't have any.
I get a little nervous sometimes, you know.
Well, you shouldn't be nervous.
I should have took my blood pressure pill before I came out here. I forgot.
Yeah. We have a little introduction montage. This is what happened last week.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty toasty in here this morning. Some idiot forgot to shut the heat off when he went in last night.
Oh. Which idiot is that?
Would that be you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about how you lost your finger.
I used to build boats, and I did it on a table saw. I put my hand behind the blade when you're not supposed to. The doctor that I went to get my finger worked on,
Yeah.
his last name was Quacker. Quacker. Dr. Quacker. It gets funny. When I got the lawyer, his last name was Whacker.
Whacker and Quacker?
OB and Derby.
How'd you find them?
How old were you when you were stripping down in Texas?
Wait a minute.
They told him to put a sock down there because they could make more money.
I never stuck a sock in my pants.
Right.
I used to have this chick that come in all the time with her father.
So you would start wearing what and then strip down to what?
To my girlfriend's G-strings. I used to wear hers.
No wonder he didn't need the sock.
That G-string. That was the hardest working G-string in all of Texas.
Oh, layer of crust probably never came off.
And Texas is a big state. Wow. So would it get washed in between your wearing it and your girl wearing it?
All kinds of colors. Yeah, I always picked out the clean ones, of course.
You're not a flashy guy?
You would pick out the clean ones.
Well, no, I would just pick out the one I would want to wear, actually. Yeah, they're all clean in there. They wouldn't be in a drawer if they
Oh,
wouldn't.
so you did have a preference.
He said the plain ones, yeah.
When you arrived at the strip club, what were you wearing?
My regular clothes, my cowboy boots, and the usual.
And would you go up on stage with all of your street clothes and then strip down to the G-string?
No, there was a back room we would go into. And then when they call our name out, we come out to the stage.
Okay, and you don't remember your stage name?
No, I don't. I tried thinking about it, but I can't.
That is such a bummer.
And it was all other guys you worked with, or was this a co-ed strip club? I don't know how the laws of Texas. I don't know, you know?
Well, so it was a room full of guys, and were they all in G-strings?
It was ladies' night on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
Like a country western bar, but they would play rock music and stuff. Anything you wanted to play.
Yeah.
Did you come out in the G-string, or did you wear the other clothes and strip down?
I come out with the G-string.
That's
Okay.
no reveal?
All right, so there's a back room with you and the guys, and you're all just wearing G-strings together.
Right.
Okay.
Did you wear the boots?
Not when I was dancing, no. I don't know. Maybe I did. I can't recall.
That's actually a better look, I think.
I know. I think the boots got to stay on.
The boots got to stay on. Yeah.
I don't know if I walked around there barefoot or anything.
Did you do any personal grooming before you performed?
Manscaping?
No.
It was Harry Al.
Nice. Just a little tumbleweed down there. It's hot. It's Texas.
And with little Al in the shed.
This is my succulent.
Yeah.
Did little Al ever come out of the shed?
Yeah, all the time. But anyway.
Wait. Hold on. On purpose?
Oh, no. Yeah, I got to pee in my funnel.
No.
Whoa.
When you were on stage as a male stripper, did little Al ever make an appearance?
Take the power hose out.
No, it's not allowed.
Okay. But did it ever come out by accident?
No.
Okay, so you're not that big. Got it. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding.
She's not, but okay.
Evidently, I was big enough.
Yeah, I know you have some fans.
Hey,
It's like
you didn't need a sock. Everyone else needed a sock.
Yeah.
Al didn't need a sock.
That's good.
I think those guys are just the professionals. They wanted to make it look bigger than it really is.
Mm-hmm.
So you were in a lineup of all professionals.
Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 of us.
Okay. Would they call you out first?
No.
Really?
Not all the time, anyway.
And you don't remember your name? What was it, like Cinnabons? Like what?
Right.
I'm interested that there were professionals, and Al wasn't the first one out. It's like, all right, let's bring out Al, and then we'll bring out the professionals. It's like you were in the mix.
I wouldn't say they were professionals. They were probably just as good as I was.
All right, they were a little more into it. So what did you get paid? Was it like, hey, come down and drink for free?
Well, I got paid. Of course, I drank for free anyway. Yeah, I don't remember how much they paid me. How I got the job. I used to be the doorman at the bar next door. It was a titty bar.
Okay.
And I was dating the girl, and she used to go up on stage, and sometimes I would, horse around and go up there with her, and I would start stripping.
I don't think you can do that now. I don't think this happens. Maybe you go up on stage with someone, they're like, hey, get down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, somebody was at the bar next door, and they seen me, and they offered me a job on Wednesday nights because they do a ladies' night. I'm like, sure, why not?
Why not?
Ladies' night.
All right, let's bring in Laura, your ex.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Laura.
Hello.
She's alive.
Hi, Al.
She's alive.
I'm alive.
So, Laura, would you agree Al didn't need a sock?
No, he needs a sock.
Oh.
Maybe a couple pairs.
Now, would you put
like a
these
long tube sock?
Would you put these socks on his feet?
The tube sock would fall off, Rachel.
It's Emily, but close.
That's my younger sister's name. It's like you're my mom. That was hilarious.
Okay.
She's full of it.
Sounds like you're not.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
I'm dead.
Now, is there anything else you want to ask me?
Sorry.
How did
we have plenty of names for Al, but they can't be said on the radio.
Oh.
Okay. Did you have a nickname for his junk?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh.
But we can't say him on the radio.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys were together, and then you remained friends, and then Al, you got married, and,
Right.
And Laura was in your wedding party, correct?
Right. She was the maid of honor.
The maid of honor.
That's
Oh,
not
to
the
the
wedding
girl?
party. That's
That's
Whoa,
a pretty
that's cool.
distinguished position.
yeah.
That's right.
Laura.
Should have been the best man to get rid of him. Give him away.
I don't think the best man does that, but that's okay.
How did that speech go?
What
What
for
speech
Al?
was-
Can you turn
I
our?
don't think we gave speeches. We were too drunk.
Yeah, I'd like to know. All
Yeah,
right.
the
so-
maid of honor gives a speech, though.
okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on
I
a
think
second.
we were too drunk.
Hold on. All right, there's a lot here, and I want to ask them about. I don't even want to tell them what I'm going to ask.
Yeah, don't prep them.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be cool today. Partly sunny and breezy once again. High of 58 degrees expected. Tonight, temperatures dropping into the 30s. You can expect frost tomorrow. Right now on the roads, still closed 95 northbound. This is through Stratford between exit 30 and 31. Vehicle fire there. The cleanup continues of a tractor-trailer fire. Could take hours. All lanes currently closed. I do not have a timeline on when those lanes will be opened again. Backup goes to Bridgeport. Route 8 25 connector is best bet to get around here getting into New Haven. This traffic report brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA National Nonprofit offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports. Coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
LeClaire Heating and Air. It's Chaz. If you need propane, you need heating oil, LeClaire Heating and Air. My buddy Rich will take good care of you. It's getting nippy out there. I had to turn the furnace on last week, so it's here. Propane's not going to get cheaper. Heating oil's not going to get cheaper. Now's a good time to lock in on a price, and now's a good time to get that furnace serviced. Save you a lot of money. Get those filters clean and whatever else it is they do. I just open open the cellar door, and I say, yeah, it's downstairs. Good luck. And you want that furnace running well. Also, if you're an HVAC person and you're not living your best life, talk to Rich. Maybe he can give you a job that you're just going to love to wake up for. LeClaire Heating and Air, 203-735-1700. That's 203-735-1700. Or on the web, LeClaireHVAC.com. Down the shed. Before we get back to Al in his wild wedding, Steve in North Haven.
Hey, was Al's stage name Stumpy? Or Stubby?
With the missing finger.
I'll ask him.
Yeah.
All right. Al?
I have no idea.
Okay. You don't remember your stage name?
It wasn't that.
Okay.
Laura didn't seem to have a problem for 16 years. I don't know what she's talking about.
Laura, you didn't have a problem for 16 years?
It's 15, Al. Get it right. 15 years.
15, 16, who cares?
It wasn't 15 solid years, though, right? It was 15 broken up over time with people in between, including
Oh, you guys are
stripper, right?
You guys are twin flames, sounds like.
All right, we're gonna get to Al's wedding, where his ex Laura was the maid of honor. In a second, everyone was too drunk for a speech, but someone ended up unconscious under the porch, and we'll get to that in a second.
No, that wasn't me.
Okay, no,
don't give it away yet.
All right, My wife's on the phone. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Hey. I have an embarrassing. Hi, Al. Hi, Al. I have an embarrassing stripper pole story.
Oh boy, is this going to embarrass the whole family?
No.
Okay, good.
So, one time when you had the St. Patrick's Day parade in New Haven, I was hanging out with all of the at the time when you guys still had the PLR girls, the rock girls, and a bunch of us were hanging out before the parade and drinking nips. And they're like, "Oh, let's go into my apartment to warm up." It was chilly that day.
This was Lauren for sure. For sure.
That is Lauren.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And so she had a stripper pole installed in this small room of her apartment. And all the girls were taking spins on it. And they're like, "Oh, do you want to try it?" They're like, "Have you ever done it?" I was like, "No, I'll take a spin." So I jump up on this pole and I do this really cool spin. I was very proud of myself. As I turn around really fast, spinning on this pole, I whapped the side of my head into an open door.
Finishing with a bang.
Stood up and took a Jello shot.
Yeah. And you know how sometimes when you hurt yourself and you're embarrassed, you get up like nothing happened. You're like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I'm fine. I never told Chaz because I felt like such a loser.
You had little strippers like floating around your head.
Yes.
You like so badly wanted to ask for a bag of ice. But you're like, "No, be cool."
Right.
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh God, please don't let the side of my head have an egg on it."
Oh, and you're a nurse too. You're probably thinking of all the things like, do I have a concussion? Like,
am I going to bleed out now?
I just wanted to drink.
I'm just picturing like later that day, you're like, "Oh, my head hurts," and Chaz's like, "You're such a wimp."
All right, thank you.
Okay, everybody.
I love you. Al, you ever bang your head on a door?
Nah, not that I recall.
All right, let's get back to this wedding. Who ended up, Laura, tell us how somebody ended up under the porch, unconscious.
My husband was standing there drinking a beer, and this guy's voice just drove him nuts, and he just, like, punched him in the face, and he went over the bushes, almost under the porch, and he just was knocked out cold there, and my husband just stood there drinking his beer like nothing ever happened.
Noise is gone.
What a wedding.
Oh, man.
Oh, all right. Where was the wedding?
It
My
was
mother-in-law's
Albert's
backyard.
mother-in-law's backyard.
Okay.
Okay.
I love backyard weddings.
Me too.
Love it.
Favorite.
What kind of entertainment did you have besides Al stripping?
We had Dom. You remember meeting Dom?
Dom.
The famous Sinatra guy?
Sinatra guy.
Oh,
Sinatra.
okay.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
He was our DJ. It was pretty cool.
Okay, that must have been a difficult wedding for him to perform for people who were drunk before the ceremony begins.
I got up and did an Elvis Presley act. He gave me the sunglasses, the sideburns, and the jacket, and I was dancing Elvis Presley on the stage.
Al, you have to do the toy drive now.
I know.
I can't dance anymore. I'm telling you, I'm broken.
Elvis.
Yeah.
You just got to sidestep.
Elvis.
Elvis, yes.
Alvis. You know, that's probably going to be a costume at the Monsters Ball this year.
Mm-hmm.
Al in the shed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You just wear the shed. You have maybe Laura. Al in the shed and Laura, his ex. So this guy, who got punched? Who was it that got punched?
His name was Jack.
Jack.
I was standing right there when that happened. Me and Paul just kept on talking. We just looked over at him for a while.
So what was Jack doing that was obnoxious?
Yeah, what?
His voice is obnoxious.
He's annoying. Yeah. You think my voice is bad?
So he just wouldn't stop talking, had an annoying sounding voice, so that gives anyone
My husband did not like it.
And so did he give the guy a warning? Like, hey, stop talking? Or just
no warning whatsoever.
Lights out.
Who was Jack talking to when lights went out?
My husband.
Me and him.
Oh, okay. So he's talking to the groom, and he's talking to Paul.
We were talking to each other, and this guy just wouldn't stop talking in between us. And so he kept ignoring us. So anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be drunk and disordered, you know.
Right. So Paul just decided I'm going to turn this guy's lights out right now.
Exactly.
So he
I
punched
didn't
him.
Nobody cared.
Oh my god! Why'd this guy get invited?
Jack.
One less person drinking beer.
Yeah, right.
More for me.
So he gets knocked out, and do you think he was knocked out from the punch or just passed out drunk?
No, he was knocked out from my husband.
How long was he out?
So he was out before he hit the deck.
We ended up walking away.
Yeah.
Just left him there.
He might still be there.
Let's act like that didn't happen.
He might still be there right now.
This guy's story of that night so different. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, one time I just woke up under a deck.
I was talking to these two nice guys. One was getting married. The next thing I know, I wake up and no one's there, and I'm under a porch.
Must have drank a lot.
A raccoon was licking my face.
Yeah.
The skunks that Albert saves all the time.
Okay,
Albert goes under that porch and saves skunks.
Hold it.
Wait, what?
This guy's
Near
life.
word she said.
I said you go under that porch to save all the skunks.
You save skunks? Oh.
I catch him and I put him somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Did you ever get sprayed?
Yeah.
From a skunk, only from the babies. There was a bunch of babies I had to rescue, and I just picked them up with my bare hands. And if I didn't point them in the right direction, I would get wet. But I always did it without a shirt.
When you get wet.
You do it without a shirt.
How is that better?
Well, you don't have to wash the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wash your skin now.
Exactly.
Your human skin.
I know. It's just in your second largest organ.
Well, it's all the baby saw the hair and was like, "Oh, okay, we're fine."
Dad?
Dad? Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even get to how long was this guy knocked out at your wedding?
I don't know.
We don't remember.
How did he get invited if this is the treatment he gets at the wedding?
I invited him. He was one of my friends, but he was never like that. Well, he was always annoying, but not that bad.
But that night, bad enough.
Your annoying friend came to your wedding and was extra annoying, so got punched in the face, knocked out, and no one knows if he ever woke up again.
We need to find him.
Much of him after that.
His last name was Stoned. He also smoked a lot of pot.
Jack Stoned.
Jack Stone.
Yeah, exactly. That's his name.
All right, we're gonna.
They called him Pittsburgh Jack.
They called him what?
Pittsburgh?
They called him Pittsburgh Jack.
Pittsburgh Jack.
Why?
That's where he's from.
Okay.
Creative.
Jack Stoned.
Yeah, very.
The annoying Jack Stoned. We got to look him up. Does anyone know Jack Stoned? We're looking for Jack Stoned.
Are you
now.
Jack Stoned?
What
Paul?
year was this? Was this in Connecticut, your wedding?
Yeah, 2000. But I think he went back to Pittsburgh. I haven't seen him in years.
I wonder why.
Did anyone see him alive after the punch?
I know.
My only friend let me get punched in the face and then left me to die under a porch, infested with skunks.
I hate this state.
He owes a lot of money to people around there.
Oh, he's never coming back.
Oh, so he deserved it. Okay.
Wow. Jack Stoned.
Ruth's going to find him. He's going to be like, I've never been to Connecticut.
I don't know any of these people you speak of.
Al, what a strange name. I don't recognize it.
All right. Anything else you want to tell us before we close up?
I guess he's talking to you, Laura. I'm only here for the
We'll
questions.
save the next for next weekend. We'll save the rest of that for next weekend.
All right. Very good. All right.
Next week.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Laura.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll see you guys.
All right.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
Wow.
It's Al in the shed.
All right, coming up at 8, how does a local meteorologist feel about weather conspiracy theories?
Partly sunny and breezy once again today. Going to be a cool day. High of 58 expected tonight. Temperatures dropping into the 30s. You can expect lots of frost during the overnight. Still closed right now. 95 northbound. Been dealing with this vehicle fire. Cleanup of a tractor trailer fire happening between exit 30 and 31. All lanes remain closed. Cleanup could still take hours. I do not have a timeline for when lanes might reopen. Route 825 connector will be best to the Parkway to get into New Haven County right now. This traffic report is brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Connecticut In-Home Assistance. Be prepared with Connecticut In-Home Assistance for many different things. If you're having surgery, foot surgery, hip surgery, back surgery, whatever surgery, if you're going to be down for a while, they'll come and help. No one has to take off from work. How about that? If you have a parent who is at that point where they can't do everything, you could have them stop in and take care of it. Because you can't always be there. You can't be there every minute. You got this whole life thing going on, but you feel like you got to take care of mom or dad or both. Or if mom, dad's like getting ready for that assisted living facility and you're like, yeah, I don't want that to happen. They can stay in their home with Connecticut In-Home Assistance, whether it be hourly care, shift care, live-in care, no contracts, no commitment. Be ready. It's very simple. cthomecare.com. Talk to them, have them come out. They'll do a free home care awareness meeting, no obligation. And again, when you do sign up with them, there's no contract, no commitment. You can cancel anytime. cthomecare.com, 24 years of operation and counting. cthomecare.com.
Judge hits a high fly to center. Back goes Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone! Aaron Judge hit the ball so high you wondered. It came down in Monument Park. It's a Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
So Yankees lead the series 2-0.
Yep, over Cleveland. They go to Cleveland now.
All right. When do they play?
I think tomorrow. I think they get the day off tonight.
Nice.
So we'll get Mets and Dodgers game 3 tonight.
Fun. Ashley Baylor in studio. Good morning.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back with you guys.
Yeah.
You're always welcome here, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You missed a good night. Why weren't you at the Connecticut Broadcasters Association Awards ceremony?
Oh, because somebody had to do the weather.
Oh.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was filling in for Joe.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Did Joe Fury win?
He was nominated.
He was nominated?
Yes.
Okay. Mark Dixon won.
Yes.
Right. He wasn't there. Scott went up and spoke for him.
Yes.
And then Scott was inducted into the Hall of Fame. News 8 won Best
Station of the Year. Yes.
Station.
And I believe he won Evening Newscast.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
so
pretty
we're happy
good.
about that.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rich, the general manager over there, is pretty open about his love for Scott Haney.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like on stage and, you know.
Oh, I ran into him recently. I had never met Scott Haney before, but Graz and I were playing at the Hartford Hospital Auxiliary Golf Tournament, and Scott was playing as well. And so that was the first time I had met him. You know, meteorologists, we always hear about each other, but we don't necessarily cross paths very often.
Yeah, right. Do you, what's it like when you meet? Do you tie your wrists together and grab knives and like
see who has the harder handshake, who's looking each other in the eye.
Contact.
Yeah. You remember that tornado I predicted and you didn't? No.
Yeah. 6 inches of rain, huh? No rain. We got to talk about this weather conspiracy in a second. Who's this guy on the phone here?
He calls himself Mr. Delightful.
Okay. Mr. Delightful.
How's it going, guys?
Good, thank you. What can we do for you?
I'd like to give that girl Emily that was having trouble with FEMA. I'd like to give her $20,000 that she doesn't have to pay back.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is this real?
I promise you it's real. I'll wire it to you guys. You can wire it to her if you'd like.
Okay, she has a GoFundMe, but GoFundMe takes a percentage, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Phil, do you have his number?
I can grab it from him, yeah.
All right. We're going to grab your number, and then we'll go from there. If this is real, you're coming back, and we're going to thank you appropriately. And I hope it is, because that would be tremendous.
I'll give you my real name. My real name's Sean Hopkins, and I did all the relief stuff after Hurricane Irene for East Haven.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I got 2 gold medals from the president for it. I got a bunch of recognition for that.
Is that right?
Yeah, now I ended up inheriting $1.7 million from my mom when she passed away, and I'd like to do some good with it.
Oh, man.
I believe him. Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Good for you.
Well, thank you. They could really use it.
Yeah, she's a mom.
I know. I personally hate FEMA. FEMA tried to pay me $60,000 to stop helping people down the beach, and I turned it down.
Wait, what?
Oh, boy.
They offered me a job. It was a $50,000 contract answering telephones, but they said I had to stop helping people down the beach.
Hold on. FEMA asked you to stop helping people on the beach?
Yeah, they offered me a job answering telephones, and they offered to pay me $60,000 for a 6-month contract.
Okay. I'm going to put you on hold, and Phil will grab your number. Okay. If this is real, we thank you very much. And we'll find out. The last part. I was like right there, and I was like, ah.
I know. It's like a little red flag, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man, there's, UFOs. Ah.
I'm not sure I'm going to follow that one.
Yeah. What do you think about this conspiracy theory? And has it affected you in any way?
No. You know, I saw a lot of my fellow meteorologists, quote, retweeting about it and talking about it on Facebook. But I'm one of those people when it comes to stuff like that that's just so ridiculous. I don't even give it life.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want, even if somebody doesn't know about it, if I quote retweet it, then maybe they go down a rabbit hole and start researching stuff. So I rather
You're never going to have a regular conversation with someone
no
about something so crazy.
You know, we know all these conspiracy theories, the flat earthers, and, somebody's controlling the weather. It's like, be grateful I'm not controlling the weather, because it'd be 80 and humid every single day.
Oh, I love it.
Would you like it 80 and humid?
Girl,
Oh, yeah.
Can you? That's my favorite.
Why would you want it 80 and humid?
I think
Why
it's
not like San Diego?
I think it's in my DNA. I was born practically in the Gulf of Mexico down in Mississippi.
Oh.
So maybe that's why I like it.
Oh, Jennifer doesn't like humidity.
I like it
affects her
uncomfortable
hair.
outside.
Oh, you like it uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chaz is like, you psychopath.
It does seem weird. Like, I want it to feel like an oven.
Yeah.
80
or a
and humid.
bonfire, even though that's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting the number for this guy. It's taking a long time, which makes me feel like that's another story. So why are you wearing a Patriots shirt?
Look, I have to support my team, even though it's a bit of a disgrace right now. I'm really I can't give it up. I was lucky enough to live through the greatest football dynasty, at least in my opinion.
Yes.
And so I can't give it up.
I think you got another
married in
one
front of
coming with the
Gillette
Chiefs
Stadium.
now.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was like Tom Brady retiring, which felt like forever.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, there'll never be another Tom Brady. And boy, I don't know.
Yeah,
Looks like there's another one already.
I have a lot of respect for Patrick Mahomes. I really do. But do I think he's the, next Tom Brady, especially with the dynamic of Brady and Gronk, with him and Kelsey? I'm not sure. You'd have to really convince me.
Well, time will tell.
And I got married in front of Gillette Stadium, I have to support them. I may or may not have the coordinates of Gillette Stadium tattooed on me.
Yes, I love it.
Well, at least you're wearing the shirt now. That suggests a real fan. We'll see if you're wearing it 10 years from now. If there's a drought. Try being a Cowboys fan. 1996.
Tom Cruise had made only one Mission Impossible movie at that point.
That's crazy.
Some of our producers weren't born yet.
Yeah.
I was 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt my heart.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But then I'll talk to a Jet fan and say, okay, we're good. We can deal with it.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes was 1 year old.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, wow. Little baby.
Jesus. Another news story that was shocking last night, as we saw it on our phones at the CBAs, was Jake E. Lee, former Ozzy Osbourne guitarist, shot multiple times 2:42 a.m. Tuesday. He was out walking his dog in Las Vegas. He's expected to make a full recovery.
That's awful.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Just walking his dog?
And they think it's random. They don't think he was a target.
That's real. That's
crazy.
awful.
Kind of a dangerous time to be out, but still, you shouldn't just be getting shot for no reason.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, well, the dogs got to go out. The dogs got to go
exactly.
out,
Yeah.
This is not a great world we're living in right now.
No.
There are still some great people in it, but it doesn't always look like things are going in the right direction.
Yeah, the not so great people get all the attention. That's the problem.
That's the problem. I was thinking about this the other day. Even on Facebook, you could have 100 great comments, but it's the one bad comment that you're going to remember, and it's the few bad people that get all the publicity, and people talk about them instead of necessarily the great people.
Right. Well, like you're talking about with the people with the conspiracy theories, and you don't give them any light.
No.
I just scroll past the negative comments. I feel bad for them.
No, I don't even read those comments.
Yeah.
But there was...
Well, you got to read them.
Yeah. I read some of the climate change ones because, again, there's some meteorologists that love to go back and forth with each other. And I just sit there, and depending on who's saying it, I'm like, oh, all the popcorn. I can't wait for this back.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if you just post something and I try to read the comments, and, there's always, something negative there, and I just keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I've spent enough of my life back and forth with people to know.
Yeah. You can't always do
saved.
it, especially me. I need all of my IQ points. So I'm not going to sacrifice them.
Right. You're not going to dial them down.
Some loon.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Ashley Baylor brought in some food that she's never tried before in her life. And she's going to try it live on the air. And this is stuff that most of us have tried already?
I would like to think so.
Okay. All right. And how do you think you're going to react to this stuff?
I already don't like the smell of one of them.
Oh, I love it.
Great start.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ in the morning. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Ashley Baylor, News 8's in studio. We love when she's here because she'll do whatever. And she's going to do whatever right now.
Oh.
This is food that you've never tried before in your life.
Yeah. Remember we did this last time?
Yeah.
It was worth a few yucks.
And why haven't you tried this?
My thing is, I think if you didn't grow up eating it, you don't have some overwhelming desire to try it. At least that's me. Maybe I'm sheltered. I like sticking to my Cheez-Its and Coke, and that's why I don't get
So when you go to a restaurant,
sick.
you order the same thing all the time?
Not always, but
Okay.
I love my basics. You know, if I go to an Italian restaurant and they have chicken piccata, yeah, that's probably what I'm going for.
Right.
So.
Okay, what did you bring?
All right, so I told you one of these stinks.
What'd you say? It smells like a bag of dead turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I thought my
thing-
deodorant.
Why do you
was
know what
fading.
that smells like?
You just mind your business. I know people eat these Egg McMuffins. I've never had
Egg
one.
McMuffins?
Yeah, and it's the one that stinks. This stinks.
Why
Ew.
does it stink?
What's on it?
Is it a sausage egg McMuffin?
How old is it now? How long ago was it handed to you?
This was handed about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So it's past its prime. Is that what you're saying?
It's past its prime, but I would eat it.
You would?
Absolutely.
So I got it without cheese because I'm like, let's not tempt. That
Oh, man, the cheese helps so much.
The cheese helps.
It helps
Are
do
you a
what?
ketchup person?
come out later?
Keep it all together.
Are you a ketchup person?
On eggs?
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
Although if the ketchup gets sloshed near an egg, I won't be that upset about it.
I think that's improved with cheese, as I mentioned, but hot sauce also.
Ooh, I
But
love
it
a
is
hot
good.
sauce.
Again,
That's a
speaking
good
of-
sandwich.
All right, Ashley Baylor, News 8's going to try an egg McMuffin for the first
Yeah,
time.
without cheese. So I'm sorry I ruined it. Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, the bread.
The
doesn't
bread
even
was a
break.
piece of rubber.
Oh.
I think she broke a tooth.
Yeah.
If you see her doing the weather, like missing a tooth,
Oh, let me get a little piece
it's
of...
from an egg McMuffin. What did you just take? Is that ham?
Yeah, there's some ham in it.
I hope
It's like
that's
Canadian
ham.
bacon.
That's just weird.
Just bad texture, right?
Yeah, it's a texture thing. I don't like this.
Yeah, because it's
You
not
don't like it?
real.
The eggs don't taste like anything.
When it's hot and fresh, they all get a little softer. It's an easier bite.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is soft. The egg is quite soft.
The bread gets a little stiff, though.
And when do eggs come in circular patterns?
Yeah,
They
that was
have
the
a
whole-
specific thing they cook it.
it was it's a patented thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No.
No.
One bite, she's done.
We're going to
That's it.
send that back to the
Yeah,
cave.
gross.
Wow, is there anyone on the planet who hasn't had an egg McMuffin?
Me either. I don't like those. I've had the breakfast
you've tried
sandwiches.
it.
No, I've never tried it.
You've never
You
had
don't
an
know,
egg
gross.
McMuffin.
And I don't want to. I'm good. I'll eat the breakfast sandwiches.
How do
from
you know it's
Dunkin'.
gross if you haven't had
Well,
it?
they smell gross, and I don't really like
tell
McDonald's
you.
as a whole thing.
Does
Like,
it
I just
smell like a
don't
bag
like-
of dead turtles?
Yeah.
I'm good.
So,
Oh, no.
Really?
so we have a couple other things.
I love egg McMuffins.
We had 3 more things. You know, Chaz, I was reading yesterday.
That's my mic stand.
I thought that was the Egg McMuffin working already.
Ashley!
She didn't
Not
get
the
cheese.
McMuffin
It's not her.
So I was reading yesterday that the most popular candy in Connecticut is Almond Joy, which I think is ridiculous.
Yes.
I don't think it's correct, but
don't
I
think
do
so
like Almond
either,
Joy.
Yeah,
but
they're
I've never
good,
had an Almond Joy.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought it was timely to bring one of these in.
How do you feel about coconut? Do you like it?
I can't say I've really had it in a candy bar.
You haven't had coconut like in a candy bar, but on a piece of carrot cake?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll reserve my thoughts until after your bite.
I don't know. You can power through it if you really want to. Oh.
It looks like a little duty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that your
Floating
is that your
poop.
hesitation? Looks like something
It
you
looks
find
like that, and then
floating
just
in a
for
kid's
added fun,
pool. What's that?
Here's a bump. What is that? Oh, that's the almond.
Yeah. No, that's a bug that got caught in the track.
I don't want to try it.
Just pop that whole thing in there.
Oh, no. I'm
Just
not doing
eat the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah, one bite is good.
Yeah, there you go.
This is so unattractive.
Well, how does it taste?
Whoa. She's not a fan. I love chocolate coconuts together.
No.
That's good.
Oh, she spit it back.
Wow.
She spit it back out.
That's rancid. There's no way that's the most popular candy. Mm-mm.
No, I'll agree with that.
Straight up
it's
lie.
good candy.
It's not number one for me.
Yeah,
it's
what did they say? That knocked Reese's Cups out of the number one position?
Well, those are also terrible.
Wow.
What's your favorite candy? I got to know now.
I'm a fruity person. I love Airheads and Starbursts
or like a
and stuff
Lifesavers, like a Lifesaver gummy.
We got a box of expired Laffy Taffy here you can dig through.
Who would allow that to expire?
I don't know that it ever does.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, why doesn't she like the Mounds? Dark chocolate with the coconut? She's never had a Mounds before?
Nope. So there's one with a nut and there's one
without the nut.
They used to be made in Nuggatuck.
The dark chocolate.
Maybe that's why they're the most popular one in Connecticut.
Yeah,
Take
Mounds
that, Pez.
rule.
Oh, you know what? That's probably why.
Yeah.
The people in Connecticut were, okay, that's
And
fine.
now the
Not because it's
connection's
good.
being
I think they're good. I like them a lot.
I mean, I like them, but they're not the best.
Way better than a peppermint patty. If
I
that's
love a
someone
peppermint
You
patty.
really? Oh, too minty for me. Like, too minty.
I like
Really?
those too. What I don't like are Kit Kat. I think they're too dry.
Okay.
I love Kit Kat.
I love Kit Kat and a Twix.
Cup of coffee and some Kit Kats.
I can trade all my Kit Kat for your Almond Joy around Halloween.
Well, here, take this.
Yeah, we'll get
Take that.
Wow, she spit it back out.
I don't want the Huck Tuid one.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, how you doing? This is Todd the Roofer calling in.
Hey, Todd.
I'm calling in about the the Peter Paul place that made the Almond Joy in the Mounds Bar.
Do we want to hear about this?
Working with my dad as a kid. We were working on the roof and the exhaust fans from where we went to redo the roof where the exhaust fans were for the coconut area had about 6 inches of slop on the roof that we had to shovel off.
Yeah, and then you put it back in the vat. That's right.
That's tasty slop we're talking about here.
Gives the flavor.
I used to like the Almond Joy coconut and stuff.
Until you did
After
the roof?
working on that roof and working for a week up there to rip the roof off and shovel up that slop, it ruined me for life.
Why wouldn't you just use the slop as hot tar and then put the shingles down on top of that?
That's how you get bees.
We had to use hot tar to put it back down, you know?
Yeah. Okay. What did the slop look like? What did the slop look like?
It was like a white liquid. Not pure white, but like a grayish, dirty white, you know.
Okay.
Got
but
it.
the smell, and it spread out because that building was huge.
So it didn't smell like
And
chocolate?
Dead turtles.
Some areas did, but where that coconut stuff was, it was about 10 squares of roof. And
I'm glad you called
that we had to shovel
after Ashley tried the candy because
me
she
too,
would
for her
not have
sake.
put that in her mouth.
She's right on that one.
Just kidding. I've
She's
tried
right on that one.
I don't think it's going to stop me from having one.
Yeah, I think I might have one in the break.
Yeah.
Sludge.
It's a smell that every time I look at the package, it brings me back 30 years ago, you know? So,
all right, thank you, Todd.
You guys have a great day.
You too. All right. And then we've talked about you hating frogs, right?
I'm terrified of them.
Terrified.
I don't know if I could hate something I'm terrified of. Maybe I can. I don't know.
Okay. And do you know why you're terrified of frogs?
I don't fully know why.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me one's coming in behind me.
Okay, I won't tell you.
No. Oh my gosh. I literally just started shaking.
We have a cool day on deck, partly sunny and breezy once again with a high of 58 degrees. Tonight, temperatures dropping into the 30s, so you can expect lots of frost tomorrow morning. Right now, we've got some good news. The right lane is the only lane closed 95 northbound through Stratford. We've reopened a few here between exit 30 and 31. The cleanup of the tractor-trailer fire continues. The left and center lanes now open. This happened about 6 a.m., so crews have been working to put that fire out, get those lanes open so you can get by. In Cheshire, we also have an accident blocking the left lane, 691 eastbound as you approach exit 7. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
That was just a clip. That never really happened. Ashley Baylor from News 8 was a little concerned when she heard my voice screaming, "I will murder him."
I'm just like, what was he? Who?
Phil, do you remember?
It's an owl in here.
I don't. My guess would be left lane drivers that just kind of park there.
Probably. Probably. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Oh, that's up there.
Yeah.
Yep. There's been a lot of that lately. So
they just drive, they cruise in the left lane. And then it becomes this ego thing. You know I'm behind you. You know I want to go faster than you. You know you could just pull over.
Well, there's
you won't do it.
2 left lane issues. You get the people that just sit there and drive, 64, but then also the people in the left lane, and then they all, jump up each other's backside, slam on the brakes, and it causes a chain reaction. I'm always like, why is this happening?
And it's the worst when you're in the middle. It's like you see the car in front of me, right? Like you see that I'm not the one stopping you from going where you want to go at the speed you want to go.
Right.
Like, get off my back.
We're all waiting.
Yeah,
for
we're all
this
stuck
person.
with this loser.
Like, relax.
Yeah. I love when they pass me and then they get stuck behind that loser.
Yeah.
I'm like, haha,
That's the
isn't
best.
it fun?
Ashley Baylor's. And have you ever had road rage?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been recognized during a road rage incident?
No.
No one said,
no.
You're like, eh. And they're like, wait, Ashley? Love your weather.
Told me it was going to be sunny today.
Nobody said anything about a storm. Well, but no, I haven't. I'm good about yelling in the car, and that's when like a Boston accent comes out. I'm like, pick your lane. But I also forget there's a horn in front of me sometimes, and then when I remember it, it's pretty obnoxious. But
right. Oh, are you one of those you hit the horn and stay on it? Or you're a beeper?
It depends what the offense is.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Some I'm just like, okay, it's a green light. That'll be a nice little beep. But if you do something really bad, like almost sideswipe me, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if my daughter's in the car with me.
How old is she now?
She's 6.5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's my little everything. So if you come near my car and you're driving in a reckless manner where it puts my life or her life in jeopardy, you better pray the cops catch you before I do.
Wow.
Because she'll murder you.
Murder!
See, now you understand.
Yeah, right. There you go. It only took a couple seconds to say, oh, I understand. Yeah. You have any other pet peeves?
Yes. I think driving's the biggest one. Speaking of driving, I really hate this. I have been in the drive-thru multiple times recently and watched people throw their trash out their window while they're sitting in the drive-thru just
Absolutely
on the ground.
No reason for it.
That
Murder
makes me
them.
insane.
Yeah.
That makes me crazy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate that.
Why did
are
they
you
get
that
rid of
kind
the
person?
garbage that you can reach? They used to have one.
I know, with the weird funnel coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why'd they get rid of that?
Well, my mom tried to place orders there a few times.
Yeah, oh my God. I tried to do that once stoned. Like, they're not talking back. What's happening?
And then there's some raccoon in there,
Yeah.
like jittering at you.
Why
Can
is
I
she
help
talking
you,
to me?
sir?
Yeah, driving. That's the one. That's tough.
It's got to be everybody's pet peeve to some degree.
Because we all just spend so much time in there.
I mean, the other pet peeve is, isn't it great how you get paid to be wrong?
Weather
people say that to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you get paid to be wrong
The
all
best
the time.
part is everybody thinks it's so
I
original.
think they're so funny. Oh my God.
You not think I've heard that at least 10,000 times? And my answer is, have you never met a political analyst? Have you never met a sports analyst? Have you never met a doctor? At least no one's life is on the line.
Yeah.
How about an NFL head coach? They're wrong constantly.
Then why don't you start predicting the weather yourself? Like, if I'm so wrong all the time.
Well, if you think when you're watching a newscast, everyone's telling you what has already happened, you're the only one coming on saying, this is going to happen.
It's true.
You're telling the future. You should have some kind of mystic vibe, like purple light and like incense burning.
Some crystals.
And like a little Swami hat. And, right? Should be like, okay, let me look into it. But you know what? If you think about it, you are in front of a green screen with like stuff moving. It is kind of like, all right, we're going to go. Here we go. It's a future.
We're going to go on a mystical journey.
We're going on a mystical journey. This is what's going to happen.
This is what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
You're going to make a bad joke, and I'm going to hold back.
Have you ever had a blown forecast so bad that you didn't want to leave the house because you just knew you were going to hear about it?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Really?
Oh no! With the flooding in Oxford.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't working that weekend, but I really, in this case, could defend all meteorologists because this was such an anomaly. And to have none of our computer models at all pick up on even the possibility, not one. And it's not like they had a little bit of rain. There were some models were perfectly dry. So it's just
unbelievable.
How does this happen? And as meteorologists, we have to really go back and analyze what went wrong. What did we not catch? And sometimes it's just you would not have caught it no matter what. And that's what happened in Oxford.
That wasn't the problem to me because weather happens, things change, and who would have predicted that?
No.
Okay.
And we would have looked like lunatics if we had said in Oxford, you're going to get 12 inches.
You're going to get 1,000-year flood
right
tomorrow. Be ready. No, the problem was at 6:00 when everybody went live, they did 2 minutes and then left. And it was like, I'm sorry, but we knew this was a story at 3. I thought the A team, like, I'm not saying News 8, I'm saying everybody.
Right.
I thought I would see all of the top meteorologists, all the top news anchors. I thought all the A teams would be called in like, hey, it's on.
Yeah.
Because you run the promos. When weather strikes, we're going to be there. It's like, well, weather struck and you weren't there.
Right.
Mark Dixon got a little pissed at me when I was talking to him about it. He's like, well, but you weren't there.
Yeah. Right. And that's
you call Mark Dixon and you call in your A team.
Yeah, and that's understandable. You know, you do want to hear from the people that have been doing this for
By the way,
many,
I like
many
Mark
years.
a lot.
Yeah.
And everybody screwed it up. It wasn't one person and everybody else got it right. It was everybody got it wrong.
But I think several years ago, this may be when I was living in Wisconsin. So yeah, we're talking a minute ago. The Boston meteorologists were predicting this huge snowstorm. I think it was right before Christmas. So everybody was letting out of work at the same time because here comes this big snowstorm.
Oh no!
And it was only a few snowflakes. So
that's
the next
tough.
day,
And now everybody's in traffic,
Yeah,
going
exactly.
nowhere, watching no snow falling. Oh, no.
That's worse.
Yeah. I think, that is the worst. I think the next day there were a couple meteorologists that went to work with bags on their heads, just out of a joke, but kind of serious at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
But no work for those people. I'd prefer that than like there's a storm and nobody warned me about it because then you can't prepare, you know.
I think it's important to be transparent that if you mess something up, okay, here's where we went wrong. Yeah. I remember during Hurricane Matthew in 2016, I was down in Virginia and we watched the storm change overhead. So it was holding as a hurricane as it was coming up the Outer Banks. And all of a sudden it kind of hit Cape Hatteras and started to become subtropical, meaning that the heaviest rains and winds were pulling away from the center. So I said on air, this is not a forecast anymore. This is nowcasting. We're living this as the storm is changing with you. And I think that kind of transparency is important.
Nowcasting.
Nowcasting.
You should trademark that. That's pretty good.
Live in the now.
Ashley Baylor, News 8's on the show. Derek?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Ashley. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi, it's good to watch all you guys.
Here we go. Derek's perving out. Go ahead.
No, watch the weather. We got to do karaoke.
Oh, karaoke. Okay.
Oh, do karaoke.
Yes. Didn't Ashley do a great cat scream?
It's her metal screech.
At the toy drive?
The heavy metal screech.
Do we have that?
I can grab that. I had the example that Derek was looking for, though.
You know, actually, Ashley should be the judge for our karaoke competition.
Oh, that would be great.
Cute.
Right.
Sure.
Are you available to come out to the Monsters Ball?
I will clear my schedule for you.
Awesome. All right. If we're going to dig some prize up right now, we're going to have a karaoke competition. If you could meow to your favorite karaoke song, call it in now. And we have our judge, Ashley Baylor, News 8, 203-882.
I hate my life. I held that for a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm impressed by the the length you sustained.
9757.
All right, it will be partly sunny and breezy once again today. High of 58, so a cool day on deck. Tonight, temperatures dropping into the 30s. You can expect lots of frost. The good news, 95 northbound, is that we've got a couple lanes open now. We do still have that right lane closed between exit 30 and 31 through Stratford. Cleanup of the earlier tractor-trailer fire continues, but the left and center lanes now open for travel, so we've got delays down to about 20-25 minutes right now. We're still dealing with an accident in Cheshire as well. 691 eastbound, left lane blocked for an accident as you approach exit 7. This traffic report brought to you by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
Okay, karaoke. Call in 203-882-9757. Ashley Baylor, News 8 will be the judge. Someone's going to win something. I don't know what it is yet. But it'll be a pair of tickets to something. Okay? 203-882-9757. It all started yesterday. Was it in Dumbass News?
I think so, but we decided we really enjoyed this.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's play a clip from yesterday. So this is karaoke. So it's karaoke song, but you meow the words.
I see.
Yeah. National anthem.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Relax.
Everyone has that reaction when they hear that. It's like, all right, overachiever.
You're not Whitney.
Yeah.
The first one's not even a meow, by the way.
Yeah.
She's actually hitting
Practicing at home.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun?
I love it. Cool. I love it so much. It's so dumb and silly.
And now play Ashley.
Oh no.
Not even halfway through.
If somebody had just give me a half-hour warning to warm up. It's
make it an
almost not
audio
even
first.
a cat. It's almost like someone strangling an old macaw.
203-882-9757. Chaz and AJ, you're on the air.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I got one for you. Ready?
Hit us.
I don't know.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Nice.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Soundgarden.
Oh.
That's not what I thought it was.
Well, what did you think it was?
It sounded like the little promo to Nickelodeon from back in the day.
I'm sorry, what?
All right.
Nickelodeon rocks.
All right. You're the only one in so far, so you're in the lead. At the Monsters Ball, we're going to have a karaoke competition. We're only going to have 3 people get up and do it. So we're going to be going through phone calls and tryouts. 203-882-9757. We'll pick the 3 and then they'll be on stage at the Monsters Ball. They're going to get a chance at $1,000. So a $100 gift card from Chevrolet in Milford, and then they'll be in the running to win $1,000. 99.1 PLR. Ashley Baylor, News 8's in studio. She's the ultimate meower. Can you play the clip?
Oh, God. You know what? It felt horrible at the time, and now hearing it, oh, it's worse.
That end sounded like a real ow.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my organs. See, it's your fault I lost a gallbladder this year.
What?
What, did it fall out?
It just gave up on life.
It's like, we're done.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
We've heard enough.
We've heard enough. This is too much.
She doesn't like Almond Joy. We're gone.
Frank in East Haven. Let's hear you.
Hey, you tell me, when should I do my cat meow?
You could do it right now.
Meow.
Begin.
All right, here we go. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. All right, that's all. That's it.
All right, what song was that?
What was that?
That's from a movie.
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park, correct.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I was going to bust out with the Star Wars meow, but I sound much better with a nice Jurassic Park.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That was definitely lost to me. I've never seen Jurassic
Dorky,
Park.
I know. I was like, dork.
All right. All right, Frank, we have your number. You're in the running. Oh, movie themes. That's a good one, too.
I guess we didn't even consider that could be in play.
Didn't even think of it. What's a good song to meow?
Barbie Girl.
Go for it.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Chaz and AJ.
Good morning. May I meow?
Please.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Is it Metallica?
No, it's from Cheech and Chong.
Oh. I was way off.
I know.
Meow, 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 meow.
You get it.
Awesome. Good job. Hold on. Let's grab your number.
I like that our guest judge has no idea so far. Over on songs.
Michelle and Shelton.
Hello.
Hello.
Meow. Hold on. I restart over.
You just coughed up a hairball?
Yeah. Committed. I like her.
All right, here we go. Go ahead.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this.
Meow, meow, meow.
Are you sure you want me to judge? I cannot identify any of these songs.
All right, hold on, Michelle. Very good. You're in the running. Oh, boy. Derek's back to creep out on Ashley.
Oh, no, I'm all set in that situation. I'm all set.
Okay, all right.
All right. Can you play mine from yesterday to Zeppelin? You want me to go live again?
No, I think we're good.
I think you want to go live again.
I think
I'm
we're
live
good.
24/7. You got that?
All right, we're good. Thank you. Darlene and Aunt Sonia.
Okay, here you go. You asked for it.
Wait.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yes.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Yeah.
I love that.
got it.
She
That
went
was
up an
good.
octave
Yeah.
or
She
3.
and it was effort.
Yes.
Yeah.
She had the energy of the song.
I tried.
No, very good. Thank you. You're in the running.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take one more, and then you're going to have to pick one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Garrett and Milford.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow!
AJ would be loving this one right now.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
All right. Love you too, man. Thank you. What was that? Why do I know that?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, right.
Come on, he's getting them all over there.
That's right. That's right. All right. What do you think? What do you like?
I mean, I've got to go with the rock and metal ones.
Right.
But the woman did do Barbie Girl. I don't know. I kind of like the last one.
Yeah.
I like the bodies one, I think.
All right. She's going to get a pair of tickets. I got to figure out what, but congratulations. You got a pair of tickets.
That was Garrett.
Garrett. Thank you, Garrett.
Well done.
Ashley Baylor, thank you so much for coming in.
No, I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, my God. Ashley Baylor, News 8. When are you on next?
When am I on next? On here?
No.
Oh, on TV?
Yeah.
12.
12 o'clock today.
12 o'clock today.
All right. Watch her today.
Oh,
Please do this at noon.
No one will know. Just our audience. It'll be
I
great.
need my organs.
Crowd loves it. Sarah Cody won an award last night.
Yes, she
did.
Yeah, she's
It's such a great story, too.
Yeah, she's awesome. Tell her I said hi.
Yes, we adore
All right,
her.
thank you. Okay, Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, his lawyer's up next.
Partly sunny, breezy today, high of 58 degrees. Temperatures dropping tonight into the 30s during the overnight. Expect frost in the morning. Good news here, 95 northbound. We've got delays down to about 15 minutes. The right lane is still closed through Stratford between exit 30 and 31. This is still cleanup from a tractor-trailer fire. All lanes were closed earlier, but we've got the left and center lanes open now and kind of minimal delays getting by. We're still blocked in Cheshire, though. Left lane, 691 eastbound as you approach exit 7, currently blocked for an accident. This traffic report brought to you by LifeLock. Every 3 seconds, there is a new victim of identity theft in the U.S. This Cybersecurity Awareness Month, get LifeLock for comprehensive identity theft protection. Start your 30-day free trial, lifelock.com/cybersafety. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic.
All right, Carbeauty and Company Realtors. Jonathan Carbeauty, Carbeauty and Company Realtors, always looking for good people. And what's today? Wednesday? Tomorrow, October 17th at 6 o'clock in the Brantford office, you can learn everything you want to know about a career in real estate. So many people have started doing real estate as a part-time thing, and then they move into it full-time, and they just make tremendous amounts of money. I remember 2 school teachers, 7th grade science, 7th grade math teachers, ended up doing just that. They started doing real estate part-time. They made so much money they left teaching, and now they own their own real estate company. These classes you sign up for cost nothing, and every single question you want answered will get answered. Sometimes if you're not in a good place in life, you have to take that first step. This could be that first step for you. Go to meetcarbeauty.com, register for tomorrow, 6 o'clock in Brantford. All questions will be answered, and maybe you have a whole new life ahead of you. Meetcarbeauty.com. That's meetcarbeauty.com. And the Yankees win.
Judge hits a high fly to center. Back goes Thomas on the track near the wall. She's gone! Aaron Judge hit the ball so high you wondered. It came down in Monument Park. It's a Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
What was the final score? 6-3?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So Yankees lead the series 2-0, and they play tomorrow.
They do. Mets will play today against the Dodgers. Game
What time
3.
are the Mets playing?
That's a good question. I would assume they have an evening game.
Can you tell everybody on the show had a late night?
8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
And that one's tied, a game apiece.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That makes it more interesting.
I think so.
You know Joe Exotic, Emily?
Yes, I loved that show during the pandemic. That was fun.
Yeah. On the phone right now is his attorney. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
Roger Roots is on. Normally we talk to Joe.
Yeah.
He's been on with us a few times now, yeah?
Yeah, well, we have filed we filed a major appeal of his denial of his motion for new trial based on newly discovered evidence. So Joe is hoping, and we're all hoping, that the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals out of Denver will reverse, and he'll be awarded a new trial.
So what is this? So, because a lot of people who testified against him have recanted?
Yes. In fact, the most important witnesses against Joe Exotic, whose real name is Joe Maldonado, have recanted their most important positions. Remember, he was convicted of, a large number of crimes, a lot of animal crimes, doing this or that with exotic animals, big cats, paperwork violations, selling or getting cats across state lines, whatever. But the most important 2 counts were these murder for hire counts, where he was convicted by an Oklahoma City jury of, hiring a hitman to go kill this rival, Carol Baskin, who is the rival big cat person over in Tampa, Florida. Of course, he had a large zoo. At one time, he had the largest number of tigers for any private zoo owner in the world. That's my understanding. So he's a worldwide expert on tigers. And Carol Baskin, on the other hand, over in Tampa, a different business model. She was trying to shut down, tigers as pets, shut down private ownership of tigers. So that was a real rivalry, and there was a lot of talk. Of course, Joe is a wonderful, very colorful. I'd call him
entertainer.
He's an entertainer, and he talks a lot of smack. All right. Anyways, so the government basically set him up with conversations, as they do in a lot of cases, where they planted these other people, and these other people were all compromised in one way or another. And they spin this story that he was plotting to kill Carol Baskin over in Tampa, Florida area. And, the story was so preposterous. Anyway, the hired hitman guy, whose name is Alan Glover, who has now completely recanted, by the way. He left Oklahoma and headed over to...
So what was his motivation? Did the feds have him on something?
Okay, let's put it this way: the cast of characters in this case. Of course, you saw a little bit of this in the Tiger King series. He got surrounded by. First of all, he had a $1 million judgment against him by Carol Baskin. So she had sued him for this ridiculous trademark case, saying that he had trademark. He was using a website called Big Cat Rescue Entertainment or something. She had this is long before I got involved in the case. She had her company was called Big Cat Rescue. So she sued him for trademark infringement and won a $1 million judgment. Then he was in a jam. This is back about 2000, maybe 16, where he had to sort of sell his zoo. And so he partnered up with this guy, Jeff Lowe. And I could go on and on about Jeff Lowe. He's another person who largely recanted. But anyways, there came a time.
See the one that was missing a couple of front teeth?
No, he was the young guy with all the money.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He had like the muscles, right?
remember the guy that was missing a tooth. It was very distracting.
Oh, yeah.
Like if
that was John, I can't think of his last name, but another player, and who testified against Joe.
Right.
He's somewhat recanted now, but the most important witnesses, of course, are the so-called, quote, hired hitman, unquote, which is preposterous. Let me just tell you, the government never even threatened to prosecute the guy. Imagine committing all the elements of being a hired hitman and then never being threatened with prosecution, or at least that's what he said on the witness stand. Well, we now know he has recanted. He was given promises that he wouldn't be prosecuted. He was threatened. So he gave false testimony in that trial in 2019.
Joe Exotic's attorney on Roger Roots, bringing us through this whole case. What do you think the chances are of him getting out?
Let's put it this way. I can never say. I have my fingers crossed. I think we have a very solid case. The lower judge did deny, did say it wasn't sufficient for a new trial. But I think we've marshaled all the evidence. It's newly discovered evidence. This is evidence that came out after his trial, after he was locked up. And remember, he was locked up during the trial. So
what do you think the chances are? Are they good?
I think they are good. I really do. Yeah.
And he doesn't seem to have any money now. So are you working pro bono?
He is absolutely been broke. He's busted. He's got nothing. They've taken everything from him. He nonetheless has some entertainment value and a little bit of...
Right. So you're working, like if he gets out and he gets another reality show, you get part of that?
No, I don't have a deal like that. No. Oh. I'm working for hourly, but he's managed to scrape up.
Okay, so you're thinking there might be some money down the road if you get him out and he gets his life back together and gets a reality show or something.
Absolutely, he does have celebrity value. Of course,
he is a character. He does like a couple times we talked to him. He just seems like a nice guy.
He's absolutely a great guy, great sense of humor.
You can see how some people would watch that show, though, and come away with a bad taste in their mouth for him, right?
I've seen the only criticisms is, he comes off, he's gay, openly gay. He's sort of a redneck. He's a sort of an odd.
All that's fine. It's the animal abuse stuff. But here's the deal: we've had a couple of restaurants in Connecticut where those reality shows have come in, and they would come on after and say, none of that really happened. Like, there wasn't a dead mouse in our kitchen. There wasn't whatever. Like, they plant that stuff to make it, they edit it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Joe is saying, what happened to him. They edited that show together in a way that made him look bad.
Absolutely. There's nobody in the world who loves tigers and animals more than Joe Exotic.
Is there footage you could, petition to get that was cut out that might help that case?
Listen to this. He was convicted of violating the Endangered Species Act by killing 5 tigers. Okay. Now, remember, he owned 200 tigers. So, he was an exhibitor for years, magic shows, whatnot. And when tigers get old, they're just like any other animal. You have to put them down. All right. So when the federal government came in with this big investigation, they dug up these tigers, and guess what they did? They cut the heads off and left the bodies of the carcasses of the tigers in the ground. And we now know that was deliberately because we have some.
No, but wait, did they take the heads to do some kind of autopsy or an examination?
No, they absolutely did what they did, cut the heads off because they showed shotgun to the head, which is, by the way, one of the most humane ways to kill a large animal.
Right.
And so they brought those heads to show the jury, there's these skulls with, bullet holes, and they deliberately, we now know it was every bit deliberately, to keep the carcasses in the ground to prevent the defense from doing autopsies and showing that those tigers were lame.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those weird stories that just keeps getting weirder.
Yeah. He's absolutely in jail for crimes he did not commit.
So why are you going on radio now? How does this help Joe Exotic? How does it help your case?
Well, listen, he has exhausted his direct appeal, if you know anything about appellate litigation. So he actually won a little bit. He was resentenced to one. The lower judge really was horrible and just after he won his appeal to be resentenced, instead of 22 years, gave him 21 years. So he's more or less exhausted his direct appeals. What he has now, you could call it a last-ditch effort in the courts. So it's time to recognize he's been wrongly convicted. He has it was based on newly discovered evidence after the trial, evidence that was not available to him at the time. And so
I don't know what the truth is, but I know when the government wants you to be in jail, it's a very difficult thing to stay out of jail. They have all the power, all the juice, endless resources, all the money.
If he's had witnesses that testified against him that are now recanting, does that not default? I don't know the term, whatever the original decision was?
Let's put it this way. It's a fairly high bar. You can't just overturn these convictions easily. When they recant, the appellate court up above is supposed to review the case and say, well, would it have led to acquittal, or would it have changed the outcome, or changed the feeling of the jury? And it's obvious. I mean, to me, it's just so obvious it would have. If
you don't have all these people testifying, it changed the whole dimension of the case. All right. Well, tell Joe we said hi. I mean, does he ask you for stuff? Like, what does he ask you to bring to the jail?
Let's put it this way. It's been 6 or 7 years. He's been locked up. He never saw the actual Tiger King series until very recently. We brought in a laptop and showed it to him. Yeah.
I was shocked. I almost didn't believe him when he said that. I was like, how could you not have seen this? Everyone has seen it.
Yeah. And he never knew. I mean, no one knew at the time that he would get this celebrity status. And today everybody knows his name, but no one knew at the time it would be this big deal, which it was back in 2020 and 2021.
But he wasn't in jail when it originally in 20.
He's been in jail for 6 years.
Oh yeah, he was in jail for his trial. By the way, that's another scandal. When the government wants to really screw you, that they keep you in jail and they argue you're dangerous, you're a threat to flee. For your trial, which means you can't get to your witnesses, you can't get to your evidence. That's another thing the government does.
Yeah. That's tough. All right. Well, I don't know how this benefits him coming on, but we're always interested in an update on him. The last time he was on the show, David Spade was on. Okay, so the last time Joe Exotic was on, we asked him, who would you like to play you in a movie?
Yeah, if you could make your own show or movie.
Right. Who would play
Joe?
He said David Spade. And so David Spade was on, and we played him that clip. What was David Spade's reaction? Do you have it? You don't have the audio?
Oh, sorry. No, I don't.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, that'd be great. So, all right, Roger. Well, thanks for coming on, man. Good luck. Tell Joe we said hello.
Well, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Dumbass News is next. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR. 99.1 PLR. Thank you. What? All right, Emily Sierra in studio.
Good morning.
AJ will be back tomorrow. Professional hand fartist performs Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. This guy is, his name is Sebastian, also known as Der Schlamm. He's gained over 5 million TikTok likes. He discovered his hand farting skills at the age of 11 and has been refining it for 26 years. Here it is. That I would never leave the house if I could do that.
I'd never stop doing it.
I would be like, I've lived a good life.
Even if I couldn't, if I was with that guy, I'd be like, you're just performing for me forever now.
Oh, that'd be funny. I was just imagining AJ singing along one of his like mock songs to that in the background. They'd be a fun group.
The sound is perfect.
Ruth, can we get him on? We got to get this guy on.
How does he make the different notes?
Yeah.
So quickly.
And this song sounds like the hardest song to do.
Yeah, that part.
He even holds the note, though.
Yeah. There's a little vibrato.
Imagine if we could do that when we're expelling gas.
Oh, my God.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Crazy.
It'd be so... Nobody would be angry ever.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I know, right?
Yeah, it would make me happy.
That is the best talent ever.
Yeah, that's
the best one.
I wonder if you've tried armpit, too. Because you know how you can make the fart sound with your armpit?
Yeah, I've never been able to do that.
Never.
I wish I could.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, got to get the
And I don't even know with the hands how you do that.
I can...
Just that. That was me. You got to get the air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fap, 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 fap. Sorry. It sounds like a little different.
It sounds something different. No.
Oh,
That's Phil.
Whoa.
I can't get it to be consistent, though.
Hey,
Not bad.
that's not bad for just starting.
Another 21 years. You're gonna
20
do it
years
like
from
that
now.
guy.
Right.
I'll be back.
That guy was refining it for 26 years. This is Phil after 5 seconds. That's pretty good.
I already lost it. It's gone. It's gone. I lost it.
Really?
Power.
You got to have like a little moisture. Otherwise, there's nothing.
Yeah, a little clammy. You could do behind the knee pit, too.
Oh,
I would do
can
that as
you?
a kid.
That's a
not
trick.
Not with my tights on now, but
Yeah.
as a kid, I would do that all the time
Oh,
in the car.
really?
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah, I was bored. We didn't have phones. I did a lot of crazy
Keep it down back there.
No, I'm fighting.
Can you slow that clip down?
Yeah.
Like way slow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as entertaining. I think it's going to be scary.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sound like it belongs in a horror movie.
Right. Right now it sounds cute, but
Let's see.
slow it down and see what we got.
Start here. Okay.
Still funny.
I gotta try. We gotta try more than that. Let me see if I can slow it down even more. Let's go all the way here. Nope, still funny.
It's so funny. It doesn't stop being funny. I picture a heavier person doing this.
Yeah.
And like their belly rolls.
Yeah. Oh, the people in the back.
How do you do that?
Can you, how long would it take you to speed it up?
Let's see. Let me make sure we're back to normal.
So it sounds like...
That's normal. Okay.
Sounds like a mosquito or something.
Let's see. Let's try.
You know, it's good. If you were at the Connecticut Broadcasters Association Awards show and you said, oh, wow, this guy won Community Spirit. Let's listen to that show tomorrow and see what's up.
Remixing farts.
Yeah, I could see community initiative. I think if Ruth was going to do hand farting, this is how it would sound.
So cute and dainty.
That's right. Cute and dainty.
I don't know. With the Raynaud's, might not work.
True.
Okay, Stump the Chumps. Stump us with general knowledge trivia. Get in the running to see Disturbed, 3 Days Grace, and Seven Dust at Madison Square Garden. 203-882-9757. Window Nation. This is a great time to reach out to Window Nation. October gets cold. You know what's going to happen. Propane goes up. Heating oil goes up. Electric goes up. If you don't have great windows, your heat's going out to the outside, and you're paying for it. So right now, you can get in touch with Window Nation, 866-90-NATION. That's 866-90-NATION, or go to windownation.com. That's windownation.com. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, plus no payment, no interest, and no payments for 24 months. No down payment, no interest, and no payments for 24 months. 866-90-NATION or windownation.com. Tell them Chaz and AJ sent you. General knowledge trivia. Stump us. Get in the running to see Disturbed, 3 Days Grace, and Seven Dust at Madison Square Garden. Jeff in New Haven.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Why is the only sea with no coastline?
The only sea with no coastline. Hmm.
Boy, seems like you got us on this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it on Earth?
Yes.
With no coastline, the Dead Sea?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
No.
too.
What is it?
The Sargasso Sea.
¿Dónde estás? Where's that?
It's in the Atlantic.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can ask me this 5 minutes from now, and I won't have the answer.
Yeah, I'm going to say Spaghetti Sea. That's what it sounded like.
Good job, Jeff. That's what
Thank
you
you.
wanted. You're in the
Yeah.
running. Brian.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow, meow.
How many feet in a mile?
Feet in a mile.
5,280.
Say that again.
5,280 feet in a mile.
Was that Phil? Very good, Phil.
Yeah,
very, very good.
Phil
Philly
is
dog.
ready.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
You paid
only know
attention
that-
in gym, Phil, right?
I only know
When you
that
got
from
the
watching
steppers?
Remember the Titans.
Oh! There
Well,
we go.
the other thing is you have a good memory.
You fumble the football, you will run a mile.
Oh, there we go.
Why have we not gone to one of these trivia nights and bet on you? Really? Seriously. Anthony in the truck.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow.
Who was the
Anthony?
world's highest paid athlete? I'm sorry. Who was the world's highest paid athlete in 2023?
Highest paid athlete.
Most money made or highest paid like contract?
It says highest paid athlete.
Just in
I'm going to assume that also means endorsements.
LeBron?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
going to
it's
say
LeBron.
it's probably someone retired. Like,
No, I think it's a soccer player. It's either going to be Messi or it's going to be, what's his name?
Travis Kelce?
No. Not soccer. Portugal. I see his face.
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo?
Him.
Yeah.
Final answer?
One of them. I don't know. Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Ed in East Haven.
Hey guys, morning.
Hey.
Meow, meow.
How many electoral college votes does a candidate need to win the presidency?
Isn't it 270?
Yeah, something like that.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
278.
Really?
We're in the range. It's not. All right. He's in the running, right?
Okay.
Yes, he is.
All right, you're in the running.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah. Screw you. Kidding. Good job.
Have fun at the show.
I was proud. I'm like, I got one.
Yeah.
Yay, I got one. No, I didn't. Yay. Jeremy and Vernon.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Hey.
Let's go with kind of an easy one. What color is the black box found on an aircraft?
Orange.
That is correct.
Nice.
Virginia and Derby.
By the way, you had the right answer. 270 is the correct number.
It is 270.
It's 270.
Hey.
In your face.
I was feeling pretty good about the
Yeah,
answer
right.
until I heard
know.
278. I'm like, when did it change? All right, thank you. Virginia and Derby.
Good morning. Who was the first U.S. president to be arrested?
Probably Donald Trump. No?
No.
No?
I feel like it's somebody else.
No?
No.
Arrested?
Not maybe
arrested?
during the presidency. That she didn't say it that way.
Oh, okay. But after?
First president to be arrested.
Teddy Roosevelt?
No.
He got into fistfights, right?
Oh, that's true.
But-
there was also a lot of dueling that happened in
Yeah, it
the
was allowed.
I'm thinking like Hamilton, like that kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Hamilton's not a bad guess.
Who do we want to go with?
Hamilton or Jackson was who I went to originally. I don't know why. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah, I'm not a president dork. I'm sorry.
Arrested in the U.S.? How tricky is this question?
He was arrested in the United States, yes.
During the term?
Was it for tax evasion?
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was it during the term, or was this after or before the presidency?
Were we alive when
I
it
believe
happened?
it was during the term.
During
I'm not
the
sure.
term.
Really? Why wouldn't we have heard about this while...
I give up.
We give up.
I only know this because I had to do a report on him in grade school. It's Ulysses S. Grant, and it's because he was speeding on a horse.
That's cool.
They didn't give tickets then? They arrested you? Holy smokes.
He's probably going very fast.
Virginia, isn't it great that you were able to use that information you learned for that stupid report today to get you in the running for some cool tickets?
Paid off.
Absolutely. That's why I
Absolutely.
said, you know what? I should try it.
Nice job.
How do you speed on a horse, by the way? It's like, I only go as fast as they go. I don't have any control here.
You have control.
It was a horse-drawn carriage, I believe, as well. I don't think it was actually just one horse either.
They clearly didn't have a radar gun back then, so it was like, you're guessing. All right. Thank you, Virginia.
Wow.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. I believe Connecticut's the first state to enact a speed limit.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yep, I remember that from here.
Joel and Fairfield.
Very good morning to everybody. What year was the first Earth Day celebrated?
Oh, man.
1970.
We should know this one.
I think it is in the 70s. I think you're
Really?
close. Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was in the 90s.
Oh.
I thought so, too.
Also, yeah. Also, wait, I think maybe the 90s. Oh.
Now, he said the first one, not the first year that it started like a holiday.
Oh.
I think there's two different things. I'm going to say 1970.
Let's go 1972.
Yeah.
What's your final answer?
72.
The answer is 1970.
I quit.
Damn it.
We were close.
Twice.
Damn it.
Yeah, you were close.
Throwing paper. Come on.
Chaz is like,
you
let's
very
make it
much,
different.
everybody.
I had that one. Damn it. Joel, you're the best.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a great day,
Lost my
everybody.
computer mouse.
A very good morning to you, Joel. Sarah in New Britain.
What's the capital of Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan. I don't know.
Stubekistan.
Uzbekistan.
Just give us the answer and take your chance.
If you pronounce it wrong, you don't get tickets. How about that?
You can't spell it.
Why? Okay.
What is it?
What's the answer?
Past tense.
All right, thank you.
All right, we believe you. She could have been wrong, and I wouldn't know.
General knowledge trivia for a chance at tickets to see Disturbed, 3 Days Grace, and Seven Dust at Madison Square Garden. Jarrett Waterbury.
How you doing?
How you doing?
What was the date that Biggie Smalls died?
Ooh.
I would never know that.
I didn't hear it.
What's the date that Biggie Smalls died?
I know it was in the 90s.
97.
But you're looking for the date, not the year.
Yeah.
The date.
The day, yeah.
Okay.
The
Is
greatest
it?
rapper of all time died on. It's a song.
I know, but I don't know it.
There's a song.
I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
If only I heard the song.
It's in April.
I just wanted.
I feel like April is correct, but I don't know. No,
April.
maybe. No, I don't know.
What's the date?
Say April.
March
90
9th.
97. 97. Tell me it's 97, though.
March 9th. March the 97, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I had 97.
All right, guys.
All right, you're in the running. One more. Diane in Windsor.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What is the smallest bone in the body?
It's in the ear.
Yeah.
It
The hammer, anvil, and stirrup.
Yeah, but it does have a name. Does that count?
No. You just said yes. That means I got it right. Yeah. I'm not doing this again. You got me twice. It's not a third time.
Just so you know, it's called the Stape.
The what?
The Stape. Stapes.
Diane, try to lose gracefully.
Yes, take a note from me.
99.1 PLR, thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Thanks for all the support over the years. You helped us win an award last night at CBA for Best Community Initiative, thanks to the toy drive. Ruth, you captured it perfectly in that Facebook post. We don't get it without people showing up and donating toys. And so thank you, Tribe. That's your award, but I'll hold on to it for you. Just so you know, if you live in my neighborhood, I am not having a cockroach outbreak. So I was talking about this during the week. I stomped on a cockroach that was on an Amazon package. It was in my house. There was a cleanup. And now 2 days later, my house is completely tarped. I'm having my roof taken off. Okay? So
two separate things.
It's two separate
Unrelated. Different incidents.
They sent me a picture. They completely tarped the entire house. And they're ripping the roof now. Brown Roofing, doing a great job. But if you're driving down the road and you see my house and you're like, oh, man, the cockroaches really got hold of his place. Not cockroaches. Emily, thanks for hanging out today.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Always
I'm glad
a pleasure.
AJ's better. Yeah.
AJ will be back tomorrow. Final thoughts?
Yeah, I'll see you guys at the Monsters Ball. I'm probably going to come late, but I'll be there.
Excellent.
Yeah, no idea what I'll be yet, but I'm going to find a costume.
All right, hopefully you're there in time to judge the karaoke competition. Yeah. Ruth?
We have a birthday shout out for tribe member Tom T.C. Cummings. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday.
Meow, 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 meow.
Phil?
AJ, we missed you last night. Thank you very much for the recognition.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, tell AJ I remembered my stripper stage name. Bag of Dead Turtles.
Chaz and AJ.
Very specific.
This one for AJ. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Chaz and AJ.
Kurt Hart meows.
Chaz and AJ.
Meow. Kurt Hart sucks. Meow, meow.
Chaz and AJ.
That guy's an idiot, man. But anyway, hi, Ruth.
Hello.
Chaz and AJ.
Yeah, this is the roofing company. We just found roaches under the tar paper.
Chaz and AJ.
You guys didn't win the award. All those kids did.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Chaz and AJ.
It's always a bad idea to drink and horse.
Chaz and AJ. Chaz and AJ.
Chaz has got the cucarachas.
Joe Biden.